Dismissed.
Item number 3.
Dismissed.
Item number 4.
Allowed.
Item number 5.
Implemented dated 5th October 2016 has been set aside. Accordingly allowed. Next.
Item number 6.
Dismissed.
Item number 7.
Allowed in part.
Item number 8.
The arbitration appeal partially admitted. Partially allowed.
Item number 9.
Fine. Dismissed.
Item number 10.
Then it shall not be prevented by anyone. Allowed.
Item 11.
Dismissed.
Item 12.
Dismissed. Yes.
Item 13.
Dismissed.
Item 14.
Fresh inquiry to be conducted. Accordingly dispose of. Next.
Item 15.
Allowed. Issue fresh advertisement.
Item 16.
Dismissed.
Seventeen.
Allowed.
Item number 18.
Dismissed.
Item 19.
Dismissed.
Twenty.
Dismissed.
21.
Dismissed.
Twenty-two.
Dismissed.
Twenty-three.
Dismissed.
Twenty-four.
Allowed.
Twenty-five.
25. The dispose of with the direction that the state of Odisha is directed to take proactive measure to complete the investigation and following trial, as well as the disciplinary proceeding against those who are responsible for the death of the said deceased and order accordingly. So it's allowed basically. Next.
26,
allowed,
27,
allowed. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. This is dismissed, not allowed. The application of the revisionist is dismissed. Next,
28,
28, dismissed.
29,
29, dismissed.
30,
30, allowed.
31,
Dismissed. Yeah.
You know, the item number 12, it is in the time of hearing, it is by Honorable Court, it is said that it is being allowed.
I can say many things at the time of hearing. When the order final, whatever order passed, that is final. I may change my view also while preparing the judgment. I may change my view also. Whatever that is final in the order, that is final. During the court, if I have said so, I don't remember. Yeah.
My lord, may I mention a matter with my lord's indulgence?
Yes.
Item 71, if my lord could indicate.
I'll just, you will hear it. Will you? So both the parties are ready?
so I'm ready.
Ha.
Yes,
Okay. Just, what is it?
Code number matter is there, one.
Which?
Code number 23 assigned to your lordship.
Your lordship.
What is the urgency?
The urgency, my lord, section 19 is pending. During pendency of the OLR Act, section 19, my lord, they have now allowed the mutation of it, my lord, your lordship be taken out. The lordship taken out. The lordship- after-
Today,
Your lordship time permit, your lordship.
2 o'clock, no, where time permit?
Your lordship.
Time will permit.
Your lordship.
Other corner.
Twenty-eight.
5 minutes like
Item 16, my lord.
2 p.m. All these other court items.
My lord,
So that's already mentioned on your side.
my,
2 p.m.
my lord, item number 2 in 23, court number 23, that is urgent.
What is the urgency?
The collector suppressed the facts that the crossover unit, which is there, that is near to two tribal villages.
Hmm.
In the report, collector has suppressed that fact.
What is the urgency, sir? Suppression of fact is
The
fine, but what is the urgency?
crossover unit is functioning for that reason.
Who are you?
I am a petitioner in person.
I know petitioner. How are you affected?
Yes.
ଚାନ୍ଦା ଦେଲେନି କି? ଚାନ୍ଦା ଫାନ୍ଦା ମାଗିଲେ ଦେଲେନି?
ନା sir,
ଚାନ୍ଦା ନ
ନାଇଁ ନାଇଁ
ଦେଇଥିଲେ?
ସେଠି ଅଛି honorable chief justice previous se
We'll
direction
see that
ଦେଇଥିଲେ.
there is no urgency in that. We'll see that.
I may be pardoned to
Let,
mention.
there is no urgency. After reopening, we'll see. ହେଲା?
Sir, ତାହେଲେ ଗୋଟେ date sir kindly 2nd January
ଆପଣ ଫାଇଲ କରିଛନ୍ତି ନା? ନମ୍ବର ହେଇଯାଇଛି।
ଆଜି ଥିଲା 2
ଆଉ
ନମ୍ବର
ଫାର୍ଷ୍ଟ ୱିକରେ ଦେଇଦିଅ। ଫାର୍ଷ୍ଟ ୱିକରେ ଦେଇଦିଅ।
2nd January.
ଏଇଟା ଆମ କୋର୍ଟର ନାହିଁ। କାଇଁ
Sir.
urgency ନାହିଁ କାଇଁ mention କରୁଛନ୍ତି?
Item
If there is no urgency, why are you mentioning? Let it come in that court. Why should I give date here? That is before a different bench. How can I give date for other bench?
ନା urgent ଥିଲା ବୋଲି ସେଥିପାଇଁ।
Even if that is urgent.
You can move for today.
If urgent, you will just be here. We'll see. 2 p.m. 2 p.m. Wait till 2 p.m. We'll see.
I may be pardoned to mention your lordships.
Yes.
On WPC number 16,000.
Sir, don't mention today.
No.
We'll let it come on
My
its
lord,
own.
order
Don't
is passed-
mention. Don't
order is passed
mention.
by-
Please don't
order is
mention.
passed by your lordships on 6th.
Ah.
But I cannot able to get the order.
Which one? Which one?
16,711 of 2023. Sorry, 2017.
ଆଜି ନାହିଁ। କେବେ କରିଥିଲି?
6/12/2023.
ଆଉ ଠିକ ଆସିବ ଛୁଟି ପରେ ଆସିବ।
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
Item 10
Good
already done.
ନା ଏଟା ଅର୍ଡର ପାସ୍ କରିଦେଇଛନ୍ତି, ଡିସ୍ପୋଜ ଅଫ୍ କରିଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ହଜୁର। ଖାଲି ଅର୍ଡରଟା ଆମେ ପାଇବା।
ଅର୍ଡର ଡିଟେଲ ଲେଖିବାକୁ ପଡିବ ନା?
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ଆଉ
Order 79 item
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ସରି
79 after it.
ଓକେ।
And the same prayer my lord in case of 78.
ଟିକେ ଗୋଟେ ପରେ ଗୋଟେ ସାର୍ ଅର୍ଡର ଲେଖିବ
ନା ସେଇଟା ନୁହେଁ 78 item.
78 କେବେ after vacation.
After vacation.
My pardon to mention.
Second week ରେ ଦେଇଦିଅ। Consider.
Mention Miller. Item number 37 Miller.
ହଁ। ଆପଣ ନଥିଲେ ମୁଁ ବେକ୍ସନ ଯୁଆଡେ ଯାଆନ୍ତୁ ହେଲା। I don't mention unnecessarily. I will fix a date, don't worry.
Item 10 of
Fix
the-
a good date after the vacation.
Report number 23.
Put out 23, what is urgency?
Lordship, the
If
settle-
no urgency, please don't.
Lordship, the settlement authority has passed the order.
Is
against
there any imminent danger to your house building, getting, huh? How do they are demolishing it?
No.
Then why are you worried?
So
If they are not
it-
demolishing, then why?
It will be finished in 1 minute. There is similar judgment.
Huh?
There is a similar judgment.
If
that-
similar judgment you show to that particular bench, he will pass order. This is only for urgent matter, not for every regular matter you are coming here.
Item 77.
72.
72.
To say file your objections, you need to file rejoinder.
Okay. Rejoinder we filed, rejoinder 72, rejoinder we filed. List the matter on January 24 तारीख दे दिया.
I'm just interim order to continue.
Entry mode to continue.
Item 77. If your lordship permit may be taken up today, my lord.
77, what is the urgency?
My lord, urgency is that during currency of the interim order, NBW has issued and police is trying to apprehend.
We'll wait. I'll finish this.
Yes, sir.
Rest, don't worry.
My lord, item 53 kindly taken up this matter after vacation.
53. 53 days after vacation.
Pardon,
24, 25 days.
my lord, item 73.
Pardon to mention that.
73.
73, this matter may kindly be taken up after vacation. I have
Sir,
taken-
if you don't, you want to go anywhere, you want to go, sir, I'll give a date after second, third week of January. Why are you worried? I'm mentioning, no point mentioning. I have to start now.
My
Minor
pardon to mention
37.
item 40 my lordship after vacation my lordship.
Okay, atom 40 after vacation, after vacation, कौन तो जल्दी फटाफट फटाफट.
37, Miller.
Huh?
Miller, 37.
37 after vacation, second week, third week,
One
65.
Huh?
65.
65, third week of January.
once
48, third week of January. The date दे दो वाला. Any other date?
one prayer my lordship. Okay, one item 40 after vacation was
I'm not a
similar.
confusing human being.
A similar matter is there my lordship.
उठे तो कहले फिर
WBC number-
sorry नहीं
A
आपन
similar matter I would pending ଅଛି ତ ଦିଟା ଏକାଥରେ ଆସିବ ସେଥିପାଇଁ
सेटा सेटा देखिए जो दिन आसीबो देखिए କଣ
ଆଜି ଅଛି
ଚିଟ୍ ଦେଇ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି
Cheat.
ଆଉ ହେଲା ତ
Lordship, may I mention?
now let's start
Lordship, may I mention? Item 41, Lordship.
yes Mr. Samantra, you are saying something.
My lords, if item 41 cannot be taken up today, let it be taken up in reopening manner. Item 41.
41 reopening huh?
Obliged,
first
Lordship.
तीन चार के बोल दे दियो fourth
Obliged.
okay so first item कर दे ये जो कोड थला
Obliged, Lord.
ये जो खाली जो था हां
Item 71.
May I please your lordships?
yes 71
Virat, it's a one-line issue that after the resolution plan is approved, which was approved on 21st August 2023, this court has held.
71 is, my lord, simple, only one admission is there. It can be taken up by the.
who are you for
Item number 32.
32 what is that
Admission. Because my Lord Prince says it will continue.
not take much time sir it will take hardly 10-15 minutes not much don't worry this is a small issue 10-15 minutes not much if you just drag it that's a different issue but otherwise to me it is 10-15 minutes maximum 10-15 minutes okay yes Mr. Jain you start
Yes, Virat, I'll take less than 5 minutes. Virat,
Yes.
the short point for the court's kind consideration is that after a resolution plan stands approved on 21st August 2023, no willful defaulter tag remains is a matter settled by this court in a judgment called Shri Metallics. That's
Yes.
point number 1. Now, my lord, the short point for the court's kind consideration is that RBI circular also says the same thing. And once the debt itself is resolved and the company is resolved from the tag, my lord, the corporate resolution process is over. This tag automatically falls. If my lord could take my rejoinder, I'll just show one page, page 68 of the rejoinder.
yes
My lord, paragraph 19.
17.
Paragraph 19.
Yes, my lord, page 68 of the rejoinder. May I read, my lord?
Yes. Yes. The master circular.
My lord, I'm reading from the order of NCLT approving the plan.
Okay.
In view of the above, we are inclined to approve the resolution plan approved and recommended by the COC and placed by the applicant before this authority. We therefore allow the present application and approve the resolution plan placed before us by the applicant RP. So, my lord, this is the first trigger point that the resolution plan itself stands approved by the order of 21st August 23 of the NCLT New Delhi. If my
Yes.
lords could straight away have a judgment passed by this court in Shri Metallics,
Yes.
my lord, my
Yes.
lords have had an occasion to consider this in the context of the RBI Master Circular, which is noted, my lord, at para 31.
Yes.
My lords, note the RBI Master Circular on willful default. I'm not going to take the court's time. And straight away, my lord, your lordship will have para 33.
Yes.
Your lordship notes the argument which has been made and says in the last line, therefore the letter of rejection is liable to be quashed. Then, my lord, your lordships notes the Calcutta High Court Division Bench judgment of Axis Bank and Gaurav Dalmia. And after that, my lord, your lordships have said in paragraph 34, the writ petitioners stood rid of their burden as willful defaulters and their names were liable to be removed from the list of willful defaulters the moment the money due to the bank was paid in full or was agreed to be received by way of compromise, and since no personal guarantee was furnished. In the light of the aforesaid discussion and having regard to the present position of law, court comes to the conclusion the writ be allowed and directs that the name of the petitioner be removed from the list of willful defaulters. Now,
Yes.
kindly have the impugned order in my case, my lord, which is the subject matter of challenge. And my lords will see that at page 57.
57
Yes, ma'am.
of the writ petition.
Yes, ma'am. Of the writ petition. At 69.
69.
Yes, my lord, starts at 57, 3rd May 2023. Followed by the decision of the review committee, my lord, which starts at page 59.
Yes.
And the operative part is 69. My lord, I'm just saving time by showing just the relevant page and para.
Yes. Yes.
If my lord comes to the order, it says in terms of the RBI circular, Mr. Gautam Malhotra, my lord, all of them are petitioners before my lord. Aditya Malhotra, Anubhav and Sanjay are fit to be declared as willful defaulters and their name forwarded to the CIC and action to be initiated as specified in the RBI circular. My lord, this is dated 28th March.
Yes.
And that's the prayer, my lord, at page 54 to quash and set aside the decision of the review committee declaring us as willful defaulters in the light of the resolution plan being approved on 21st August 23, Gaurav Dalmia judgment of division bench, followed by this court, my lord, in the Shri Metallics judgment.
Yes. Yes.
Now that's really the short point. Purely as a matter of law, my lord,
Done.
this should happen. Only one last thing, my lord, that the RBI itself, if my lord has counter affidavit on behalf of RBI, only note it, my lord, don't take the trouble. At
Okay.
page 74, they accept the fact that they have followed the Gaurav Dalmia judgment, my lord, of the Calcutta High Court at page 74.
RBI counter.
Yes, my lord. RBI counter affidavit dated 6 December 2021.
Page.
My lord, starts at page 70, annexure 29.
This page that the Gaurav Dalmia. Paragraph, you can say paragraph, that's better.
Yes, my lord, paragraph of that is paragraph 5
Paragraph 5.
of the RBI affidavit.
Yes, Axis Bank versus Gaurav Dalmia.
Yes, and they say, my lord, they are following this judgment and they will obviously, my lord, now bring about a change in the master circular. So this is the law of the land accepted by the RBI.
Yes.
And the respondent was also part of the COC, my lord, where that
In the
plan
process,
was
they are in the
approved.
process of revising the master circular on
Yes.
the defaulter.
Yes, therefore they are
most
following.
submitted
Yes,
that the Honorable Court may kindly, for time being, take the present counterparty on record in compliance with the order and so pass the service repetition. Okay.
yes. My lord, the short point being that they are accepting the judgment of the division bench, which my lords also followed in Shri Metallic. That's
Yes.
the law of the land. Therefore, my lord, the consequence has to follow.
Any
And-
Supreme Court judgment on this issue?
No, my lord, no Supreme Court judgment on this issue. But since the RBI has accepted the division bench and that has been followed, my lord, it is binding.
Once RBI accept, then that becomes the law.
Correct. And my lord, this particular respondent was also part of the committee of creditors in when that resolution plan was approved, which I had just shown my lords as part of my rejoinder.
Yes.
So only one point may be noted, my lord, that all these petitioners 1, 2, and 3 are all non-executive directors, my lord.
Okay.
None of them have any shareholding. No personal guarantee was given. And petitioner 4 was in his professional capacity. But the law is clear, my lord. Once the plan is approved, the tag falls.
Okay.
That's all. I'm very grateful. my lord.
Give a short note
Yes,
through
I'll
your
give a-
junior here.
Yes, my lord. I'll do that.
Okay. Now you start, Mr. Pal.
My first submission is this, my lords. That on facts,
Yes.
neither the Calcutta High Court judgment, my lords, applies to this case,
Okay.
mutatis mutandis, nor, my lords, the Sri Metallics case would apply
Okay.
on facts of this case, my lords.
Okay.
This case, my lord, the facts are this. That there has been a structured attempt to defraud, my lord, in this
You have
context.
prepared any note?
I will, after the submissions, minutes, I'll, I had,
You have prepared anything? If you prepare.
I'll, to assist your lordship, minute, I'll give a note. But this
Okay.
is what we are submitting before your lordship, minute, will break new ground and new territory. This will not be covered at all in facts, either by the Calcutta High Court judgment and manage the extension, your lordships, that Sri Metallics case,
Mhm.
which more or less follows that.
Okay.
It was a simplistic view taken by the Calcutta High Court on the facts of that case, my lord,
Yes.
on an isolated case. My lord, and in fact, my lord, if your lordship goes through the Calcutta High Court judgment, and I presume your lordship must have gone through, the facts are nowhere there. What actually happened in that case, how my lord's money flowed, what loan was taken, how the money transactions took place. These facts are nowhere on record in the Calcutta High Court, neither before the division bench nor before the single judge, my lords.
Yes.
So what was argued before your lordship was simply this, in sum and substance, that once a resolution plan is approved, either my lords potentially to be given, that money to be paid off on a compromise, agreed to be paid off or actually paid off, then my lord, there's an automatic detachment or automatic dropping of the willful defaulters tag. That's not that in my most humble and most respectful submission, my lords, that is not a correct view, my lord. That is not also, my lords, may be proper under the facts and may not be proper at all under the present facts of the present case, my lord. Here, what has happened, my lord, they have defrauded the public institutions and they have defrauded public money, my lords. The attempt is this. Your lordship, my lords, for a second, my lords, bears with me. I'll first take your lordship to, my lord, that the division bench takes note of the fact that Supreme Court, that case had a checkered history. Calcutta High Court case, my lords, that Gaurav Dalmia's case had a highly checkered history, where, my lords, It went up to Supreme Court not once, but on two occasions. And the remand of the Supreme Court was based on the limited point of State Bank of India, 2019, volume 6, SCC 789, State Bank of India versus JAR Developers Private Limited and others. Paragraph 24. This was the basis of the Supreme Court remand, my lords. Your lordship may kindly bear with me. Paragraph 24. Why Supreme Court remanded, my lords? The entire case, my lords.
Forget the remand. What is the law laid down here? Just let us know what is the law.
That is
laid
the
down.
law. I'm reading the law laid down. In that context, my lords, I will submit to your lordship. Supreme Court, Calcutta High Court went far beyond and meandered into an area where a writ court is normally not supposed to go, my lord. Your lordship, kindly see, my lord. Appreciate paragraph 24. That is the
24.
24. Last paragraph. Given the above conspectus of the case law, we are of the view that there is no right to be represented by a lawyer in the in-house proceedings contained in para 3 of the revised circular dated 1/7/2015, as it is clear that the events of willful default as mentioned in paragraph 2.1.3 would only relate to individual facts of each case. What is typically to be discovered is whether a unit has defaulted in making its payment obligations, even when it has the capacity to honor the said obligations, or that it has borrowed funds which are diverted for other purposes or siphoned off funds so that the funds have not been utilized for the specific purpose for which the finance was made available. Whether a default is intentional, deliberate, and calculated is again a question of fact, which the lender may put to the borrower in a show cause notice to elicit the borrower's submissions on the same. However, we are of the view that Article 19(1)(g) is attracted in the facts of the present case as the moment person is declared to be a willful defaulter, the impact on his fundamental right to carry on business is direct and immediate. This is for the reason that
Can you read that line again?
Again?
Can you read that line again?
However, we are of the view that Article 19(1)(g) is attracted in the facts of the present case as the moment a person is declared to be a willful defaulter, the impact on his fundamental rights to carry on the business is direct and immediate.
Yes.
This is for the reason that no additional facilities can be granted.
This is actually you are helping them.
No,
By
I'm
reading
not
this.
helping them.
By reading this, you are helping them.
No, I'm not helping them. I'm deliberately reading this to prove, my lord.
Okay.
This is the conspectus around which Section 9, my lords, this is the factual scenario, my lords, around which this law has been laid down. And what does this law say, my lord? This law says that it is specific to each case, is specific to the facts of its case, one,
Yeah.
willful defaulter, and secondly, my lords, all that is to be given is an opportunity. And how this elucidates thereafter. However, this is for the reason that no additional facilities can be granted by any bank, financial institutions, and entrepreneurs. Promoters will be barred from institutional finance for 5 years. Banks, financial institutions can even change the management of the willful defaulter, and a promoter, director, or a willful defaulter cannot be made promoter or director of any other borrower company. Equally, under Section 29A of the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code, a willful defaulter cannot even apply to be a resolution applicant.
You're supporting their stand.
No,
Yeah, so far you have supported their stand.
I'm so far, Manoj, kindly bear with me. Let's proceed further. Equally, under Section 29A of the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code 2016, a willful defaulter cannot even apply to be a resolution applicant. Given these drastic consequences, it was clear the revised circular being in public interest must be construed reasonably. This being so, and given the fact that para 3 of the Master Circular dated 1/7/2013, this is important, permitted the borrower to make a representation within 15 days of the preliminary decision of the first committee. We are of the view that the first and foremost, this is important, The committee comprising of the executive director and 2 other senior officials, being the first committee, after following paragraph 5B of the revised circular dated 1/7/2015, must give its order to the borrower as soon as it is made. It is in this context, man. The borrower can then represent against such order within a period of 15 days to the revised committee. Such written representations can be a full representation on the facts of and law, if any. The review committee must then pass a reasoned order on such representation, which must then be served on the borrower. Given the fact that the entire earlier master circular dated 1/7/2013 itself considered such steps to be reasonable, we incorporate all these steps into the revised circular dated 1/7/2015. Enthused judgment is therefore set aside. So therefore, my lords, what the court took care there, that since fundamental rights are involved, right to do business is involved, he has to be given a reasonable opportunity of being heard. What the court emphasized also, there has to be a wholesome reading of this entire paragraph. I'll again come back to the first line, my lord. And it is clear that the events of willful defaulter would only represent, you know, the 4th line from the top, as it is clear that the events of willful default as mentioned in para 2.1.3 would only relate to individual facts of each case. It does not take away from the fact that each case is to be taken up on the facts of each case, but not specifically examined. But what is protected here is the right of hearing. That is all, my lords.
Okay.
Up to that. So what Calcutta High Court does is, my lords, it goes step further. So what were the facts in that case is not clear. What was, my lords? There is no absolute proposition laid down in the Calcutta High Court judgment, Gaurav Dalmia's case, that is an insulation also against fraud. How that is so, my lords? I'll explain to your lordship, my lords. Here, the modus operandi adopted. Report. ROC report. Your lordship may kindly appreciate the way in which this fraud has been played out, my lords. This is a Registrar of Companies report. There, my lords, part of the additional affidavit we have filed before your lordship, my lords, where we have brought
Why
on
don't you show some law on that issue? This basically, these are all factual things, I know that.
No, these
But
facts are
law,
approved.
can a person be, I mean, a willful defaulter, the capped willful defaulter for all time to come, even if there is a resolution clause, because that is the purpose of the bankrupt, the
But
IBC,
I would submit.
IBC code.
Mal, I would.
You cannot keep him, because you are talking about, as you are reading right now, you cannot also take away the 19(1)(g) of that person.
Well,
You
it's
can,
not-
by putting him in the, there's a stigmatic effect on it. Yeah.
Point well taken, my lords. But here, my lords, your lordship cannot lose sight of the facts. And what were the facts? In stark, my lords, in stark contrast, what were the facts in the Calcutta High Court case, my lord? There was no facts. Calcutta High Court case, my lord, is completely silent regarding the facts. And
Okay.
let us place the facts here.
Okay.
These are public finds, my lord. The facts are important. Your lordship will kindly see. I'm going to copy this. My lord, the first page, my lord.
Yes.
Transaction. The loan was taken. 50 crores loan, 50.795 crores loan was taken. And immediately after taking the loan, the money was diverted to 2 subsidiary companies, holding companies. Your lordship may see how, my lord, and these are my lords, my most humble and respectful submission before your lordship is this, that these are highly technical, my lords, financial arrangements, highly complicated financial arrangements which needs to be scrutinized by experts. And necessarily, my lords, at this level, at the writ court level, my lords, we may not be equipped financially equipped to handle those financial transactions which need the intervention of experts. Now, what you will see, transactions with Messrs. Cascade Technologies Limited, related company. This company is related to the Dajjal automobile. Brief about the company. Based on our desktop searches and analysis, following understanding is established by us. This, my lord, the auditor writes, after a forensic audit, Messrs. Castec Technologies Limited is related to the party, that is the corporate debtor, as relation of associate of holding company exists between corporate debtor and Castec. However, corporate debtor has classified the relation as that of fellow subsidiary. Castec has had growth since its year of incorporation. However, the same decline since financial year 2012-13, which is very well evident from the following summarized by key financial information. Now, these are the financial information which they have reflected, madam. On 20th December 2016-17, the company was filed under CIRP, which was accepted by the Chandigarh bench office of the NCLT and resolved under IBC. Wide NCLT order on 15 December 2020. It is clearly seen from the above table that the sales of the Castecs have declined from year to year and incurred losses, thereby affecting the financial position of the company to pay off the debts, and eventually leading to default of banking loans and ending up in CIRP on 20th December 2017. In spite of such downfall in financial and operational aspect of the company, the corporate debtor has wrongfully transferred such huge advance, as explained earlier in the later part of the report. Now, loan is being taken from one bank and mallards has been transferred to a sick company, potentially sick company, to mallards for whatever purpose. And even worse, it gets uglier and uglier as your lordship proceeds. Now, the money has been diverted to buy machines. Mallards, whether those machines are second-hand machines, whether defective machines or not, from a holding company, sister company. Good money from good loan, from good bank, public money, taken by one promoter and diverted mallards to his second company from where he buys the machines. He doesn't buy it off the market from reputed manufacturers, buys it from his sister concern. Mallards, whether those are, and that is a way of mallards churning out money, and then eventually mallards he gives interest-free loans, and eventually mallards after some time he writes off the loan. That is how the money has been defaulted.
Purchase from sister concern.
Yes.
Arm's length.
Mallards,
Arm's length.
your lordship knows better with experience, mallards, in that level.
Okay.
Then your lordship, next page, mallards. Transactions with Castec Technologies Limited. Corporate debtor has availed loan amount of 25 crores, which was disbursed on 31/12/2015 by Axis Bank Limited. And on receipt, the CD immediately transfers 20 crores of its related party, Messrs. Caltex Technologies, and balance 5.72 crores was paid to Axis Bank as processing charges. Later, as on 31/3/2021, the same was written off from the banks, from the books of the corporate debtor. We did not find any underlying document related to such transaction or write-off. Further, on scrutiny of the ledger, under our review period, we did not observe any receipts against such advance payment given to Caltex. This is ugly, mallards. These facts are ugly. And then, mallards, the next page. Financial year, mallards, transactions with Castec Technologies. Financial year.
No, all these things are factual, as far as I understand that.
Yes,
Question is,
mallards,
so here the only one question, short question in fact.
mallards.
Whether the willful defaulter, that the person can be put in the list of willful defaulter
Mallards,
if the resolution plan is passed by the NCLT.
mallards.
After that, can it be or cannot be? That is the only issue.
My-
Whereas
my-
these are all facts.
Mallards, mallards, even then, your lordship, mallards,
So you have any case law on this issue, please give
mallards,
it. That's better.
even after that, your lordship,
Case law in your support of your
your
stand.
lordship may kindly, mallards, your lordship may kindly appreciate one more thing, a further affidavit filed by. That's on record. They have allowed this further affidavit to come on pleadings without objection, mallards. See, this modus operandi of mallards letting out, taking loans from good loans.
That I understand, sir. That I understand.
Not only in this bank, this is not an isolated instance. The same promoter are doing it in so many other cases. I've given an entire laundry list of cases where they have done. And can your lordship really let these people loose on society to commit few more frauds like this? That is one. Secondly, my lord, Calcutta High Court judgment will not apply to the facts of this case, my lord, as an authority. For that, my lord, I am relying on fourth copy. One judgment, my lord, Calcutta High Court cannot be an authority, my lords, for this proposition. Had there been a Supreme Court judgment, my lords, I would have bowed down before your lordship, my lords.
So give the Supreme Court judgment in your favor.
There is no Supreme Court judgment in their favor.
That's why now in the Supreme, it will go to Supreme Court and Supreme Court will give a good judgment.
No.
Maybe supporting
My lord,
the Calcutta High Court view,
my lord,
maybe a different view.
I'm only attempting to distinguish Calcutta High Court, my lords.
Okay, fine.
On the strength of the Supreme Court judgment, my lords, your lordship may kindly refer to this one.
Paragraph?
2007, Volume 3 SCC, your lordship must have.
Paragraph.
Paragraph 19. Lordship may kindly bear with me. I'll read this paragraph. Paragraph 19. That's at page 508.
Yeah.
Courts should not place reliance on decisions without discussing as to how the factual situation fits in with the fact situation of the decision on which reliance is placed. Observation of courts are not to be read as Euclid's theorems, nor as provisions of the statute. These observations must be read in context in which they appear. Judgment of courts are not to be construed as statutes. To interpret words, phrases, and provisions of a statute, it may become necessary for judges to embark upon lengthy discussion, but the discussion is meant to explain and not to define. Judges interpret statutes, they do not interpret judgments. They interpret words of the statute, their words are not to be interpreted as statutes. In London Graving versus Houghton, Lord MacDermott observed, the matter cannot, of course, be settled merely by treating that ipsissima verba of Willis J as though they were part of an act of the Parliament and applying the rules of interpretation appropriate thereto. This is not to detract from the great weight to be given to the language actually used by the most distinguished judge. In Home Officer versus Dorset, Lord Atkin's speech is not to be treated as if it were a statutory definition. It would require qualification in new circumstances. One must not, of course, construe even a reserved judgment of even Russell LJ as if it were the act of the Parliament. There is always peril in treating the words of a speech or a judgment as though they were words in a legislative enactment, and it is to be remembered that judicial utterances are made in the setting of the facts of a particular case. That's all that I'm emphasizing here. Circumstantial flexibility, one additional or different fact may make a world of difference between conclusions in two cases. Now, disposal of cases by blindly placing reliance on a decision is not proper. Each case depends on the facts of its own facts, and a close similarity between one case and another is not enough, because even a single significant detail may alter the entire aspect. In deciding such cases, one should avoid temptation to decide cases by matching the color of one case against the other. The colors must match, my lords. Here, the Calcutta High Court judgment, my lords, singularly, your lordship may appreciate, the Calcutta High Court judgment nowhere discusses any financial transactions, nowhere how the loans come in that case, how the loans money was disbursed, how, my lords, the willful defaulter tag came to be attached in that case, and how the willful defaulter tag was dealt with. Those facts are silent. Those facts are not only silent, but, my lords, not even there in the writ petition, my lord. Okay. In this case, another, my lord, another very important factor is this one, additional affidavit. Your lordship may, before that, your lordship may kindly take up the rejoinder. The rejoinder filed by my learned friends. Page 54 of the rejoinder. Your lordship has the rejoinder.
Yes.
Page 51 of the rejoinder affidavit filed by the petitioners.
Yes.
Is your lordship got the page?
54.
54. That's part of the resolution plan. 39.2. Whether the RP has filed application in respect of transactions observed, found or determined by him. That
Yes.
the avoidance application was filed by the RP on 26 November 2022.
Yes.
Now let's next page. Clause 15. Provide details of the section 66 of or avoidance application filed. Avoidance application was filed under section 66 and 49 of the Mallards IBC code. Then next page, Mallards, page 56. Fraudulent, fourth column. Fraudulent transactions under section 66. 26/11/2022. The order of the appellate authority is awaited. The order of appellate authority is awaited. Now, my lords, what I want to submit with strong emphasis before your lordship is that, my lords. Additional. The lordship may kindly have my additional affidavit filed on. Additional affidavit filed by us, my lords. It's a document which runs into 265 pages.
Can any? Can any?
Okay, sir. Let me just do the date.
It doesn't repay.
No, see it.
You just go word. I'm not getting the additional affidavit. What do you want to say from that?
No. One of the companies to which the money has been, my lords, this Amtex, both the companies, in fact, Amtex Auto and Castec Technologies, they are being investigated for under the serious fraud investigation, man.
Okay.
That is also what I wanted to show to your lordship, my lords. The Ministry of Corporate Affairs has also started a probe onto the ongoings of Amtex Auto and Serious Fraud Investigation Office in 2019. Based on the above observations of fraudulent transactions carried out with Amtex Auto and Castec Technologies, it suffices our classification for both the transactions under 49 and 66 of the IBC Code 2016. So these are my submission before your lordship is that on the face of these facts, it is the facts which should determine.
Okay. That's all.
I'll
Give me a note. Order is up.
Deeply
You want to
grateful, my lord.
rejoin, Mr. Jain?
No, I'll take only one exact,
another
my lord,
just
only 1 minute.
one
I'll
more
only-
Just
submission.
let him another.
One more submission is this, my lord, that they have not paid us back in full.
Okay.
My lords, IDBI Bank has not been paid back in full.
Okay.
My lord, I'll take only 1 minute. Can I make 3 quick points?
Calcutta,
You have finished?
my lords.
Okay.
My lord, you'll-
Just a minute, just, yes.
sorry.
Yes,
I
you
beg
said
your
One of
something?
the stipulations in Calcutta High Court judgment was this, my lord, that the amount has to be repaid in full.
Okay.
And secondly, my lord, there is a direct petition which is pending, avoidance petition which is pending in NCLT.
Okay.
And the writ petition, my lord, the resort to a writ proceeding cannot be, my lord, taken to truncate the proceeding before the NCLT, my lords. That proceeding is still pending, where they rely on the willful defaulted tag. Now, if your lordship, my lords, by the dint of this, my lords, these facts were not there before the Calcutta High Court.
Okay.
In the Calcutta High Court, my lord, these implications were not there. These facts were also not there. Now, if your lordship, what will happen, my lord? Now, a fraud has been committed. This is not what, my lords, we are saying. This is the statement of the auditors. Forensic audit has been committed, my lords, has been undertaken, and the upshot of the forensic audit is that a fraud has already been committed. Fraudulent financial transactions have been committed.
Yes.
Now, on this being the upshot, my lords, if your lordship today holds, what is the implication? What effect would your lordship's order have? If your lordship follows that order and as is falling from your initially fell from your lordship, my lord, what your lordship will ultimately hold is anybody's guess, my lord. But what initially fell from your lordship, my lord, is that automatically your lordship probably were, my lords, impressed by that submission of Calcutta High Court, my lord, that argument advance, that automatically once the loan is repaid or committed to be repaid, then the tag automatically goes, my lord. Now, if your lordship holds so in this case, what will happen? The cascading effect would be, my lord, that the basis would be knocked out of the Section 22 application pending before the, my lords, NCLT, my lords. So therefore, that proceeding gets truncated at the threshold. And that is a forum, my lords. NCLT is a forum which is, my lords, NCLT, your lordship knows, as the technical member. That is why, my lord, there are qualified chartered accountants sitting there, financial experts sitting there who are to study these transactions and who are to, my lords, unravel the basis, my lords, why these transactions took place. And whether the intention to cheat or whether the intention to defraud the, my lords, public banks and public institutions is there or not. You know, those are the serious matters which are being, my lord, which would deliberate there. So, in my most humble and most respectful submission, if the intention of the, my lord, if it was that simplistic a view that as the Calcutta High Court is taking, my lords, then, my lord, then there can be no proceedings at all before the NCLT. The whole thing gets, my lords, whole thing gets truncated by a simple order in writ petition, my lord.
Okay.
That proceeding would go.
Okay.
That would be the factual, my lords,
Okay.
difference in this case, my lord. And so therefore, my lord, my most humble and most respectful submission before your lordship is that the Calcutta High Court judgments have been wrongly decided.
Okay.
Has not been correctly decided, not in the right perspective. And on facts, my lord, they don't apply to this case at all.
Okay.
But I'll just take 2 minutes in point
Okay,
form.
okay.
Rest I'll put in my notes so it will become clear.
So
But
you also
first,
put in-
I'll also put a note, my lord.
Okay.
Yes,
That-
point- yes, point one, on a point of principle and law, the two matters are identical. Your lordship will only note two things. Calcutta was also a court where a resolution plan was passed. There is no dispute about it. This is also a case where a resolution plan is passed. Calcutta was a case where Axis Bank received a slightly lesser amount than was due, noted at page 10 of the division bench order. I'll put all that in a note. In this
Yes.
case, the striking factor which my learned friend keeps quiet about, my lord, is that IDBI was party to the COC, which approved the plan. Page 46 and 68 of my rejoinder, IDBI is a party and votes on that plan. So when my learned friend says I'm receiving a lesser or a higher amount, not that it's relevant, he voted on the plan, number one. Two cases are factually identical, resolution plan having been passed, so it applies as the principle of law. Third, not relevant, but my learned friend was at pains to say Calcutta did not consider the facts, factually wrong. Para 28, the court says even on merits and talks of allegations, including of diversion of funds. None of it is relevant, but only the prejudice I'm showing is completely factually wrong. Fourth, his whole case is on the willful defaulter circular 17/2015, which is noted at page 59 of his impugned order. My learned friend has tried to argue case on the fraud circular, which is not this subject matter at all. I'm just saying, my lord, kindly see the extent of prejudice. And lastly, as it fell for my lord, and rightly so, which is what division bench also notes, you cannot condemn a person forever. If he is right, you are condemning somebody forever and ever when your debt is resolved and you have approved the plan by which you are going to get the money. Every other proceeding will take its own course. All that my lord has to see is, can this impugned order be sustained after the plan is approved? Division bench of Calcutta, on the point of law, RBI accepts it. My lord follows it in Sri Metallics. So my learned friend's apprehension is entirely misplaced, factually wrong, and he's argued a case in variance from his impugned order, which is based on 1/7/2015 at page 59. And that, my lord, with greatest respect and humility, is exactly the same circular which my lords considered in Sri Metallics. So it is identical and para-materia on law. Facts are not relevant, but I have also showed that there's no case made out on facts, and those judgments did consider the facts. Para 28 of the single judge's judgment says I'm looking into merits. That was affirmed by the division bench. So he is wrong on all counts, law and facts. I'll put a short note, my lord, with these judgments.
What about his grievance that section 22 pending before the NCLT, and you are truncating the procedures by coming to High Court?
My lord, with great respect and humility, the only thing before the NCLT relevant for willful defaulter is, my lord, the approval order. Every other application is not under the willful defaulter. Just have one page, my lord, the position will become clear. Just have page 59 for a minute of the writ paper book. I'll make it completely clear.
We also have an
Once, Mr. Please don't interrupt. I didn't interrupt you.
No,
My lord, kindly have page 57
book.
57 at 59. Just have 57 for a minute. Of the writ, my lord, annexure A1.
Okay.
My lord, please see, this is IDBI Bank's letter. On the top, my lords will see IDBI Bank.
Yes.
My lord, please see the first line. Please refer to the master circular on willful defaulters issued by the RBI. And now have page 59. Before the willful defaulters review committee in the matter of classification as willful in terms of RBI circular dated 1st July 2015. That is exactly what my lords considered in the Sri Metallics judgment, which I read out, my lord, at paragraph number 31.
Yes.
This is what the division bench and my lords expressly considers this. He is now sought to create a non-existent case which arises in the writ.
Okay. So you give
Grateful. We'll give a short note with
yes.
this, my lord. We are
You are-
extremely
Just
grateful for
one
the
more-
indulgence, my lord.
Yes.
My lord, he can't have the last word. He's had 3 times before I rejoined it. Somewhere we have to
Okay.
No,
end.
please.
Yes. Anything else? You just give your note. Both of
Just
you.
one more
We'll
thing.
also give a note, my lord.
Just one more thing. I just read the conclusion. of the forensic report in the IDBI petition filed by the RP. We did not file that application before the NCLT. It has been filed by the RP.
Obviously, he will file the obviously.
The RP has filed it. Your Lordship will see.
Naturally, he will file.
Conclusion on analyzing, that's right, man. On analyzing the transaction, it has been observed that the modus operandi used by the
Sir,
respondent.
these are all I have read already.
No, why, only 4 sentences, madam. Was to acquire loan.
lord.
Why I kindly,
You
Mr. Jain, allow me to complete.
No, but you're not giving the right picture, because at page 68,
acquire
it is
loan.
recommended by the COC,
Kind-
and at page 46, you are 34.5% of the COC. Please be honest with the court and say you approved the
kindly,
plan.
that does not absolve the conduct, my lords. Kindly.
okay, sir? I've read the conduct. I've read already.
My lords, just four sentences, my lord.
Yes.
On analyzing the transactions, it has been observed that the modus operandi used by the respondents was to acquire loans in the form of working capital from IDBI and immediately transferred the said amount receiving the disbursement on the related group companies in the form of advance to creditors without any interest and respondents deliberately did not make any attempt to recovery of the amount, and subsequently the amount stood written off. Now, this modus operandi has been followed not only once, my lords, as I have brought on record, my lord, they have allowed the further affidavit to come on record without any objection to that.
Okay.
And this has been, my lord,
Okay, give the note, everything in note.
replete, my lord, in
Put
a
everything
plethora of instances it is
Yes.
there.
You
So
put it
I
in the
would-
note.
My
Like
lord, so
that.
I would most humbly and most respectfully submit, but my lord, this is a serial instance.
Okay, a judgment reserved, please give me a note.
Very grateful, my lord. Extremely grateful.
Grateful.
Next item.
Item 32.
32.
Because this revision is against the order rejecting my application under section 311, madam.
Yes.
Rejecting the application under section 311, share petition, madam. Petitioner on being charged, madam, under section 376, 506-294 and section 3 of SC and ST Act, madam, was facing trial in the court of special judge SC and ST Balishore, madam. While in course of the trial, after during examination of the victim, the case of the petitioner is valid. That victim is my married wife. After she got divorced or she was left by her previous husband, she married me and now residing with me. In paragraph 14 of her deposition, madam, may kindly see page
So
15.
what are you for here?
I draw the attention of the victim that you are my married wife and
No, no,
my
you have filed this here, what is the prayer?
prayer, my lord. To allow my application filed under 311. Under 4 series. It is therefore prayed that your lordship may be graciously pleased to consider the facts stated in the
What is, in 311, what are, what is the
lord,
order?
annexure 4.
So they have rejected.
My lord, my application has been rejected. I said, my lord, she has denied that she is my wife. I have given some documents where she has put my name as her husband. She has signed it. Court said, I have got power under section 73. Why I will send it to handwriting export.
So this is,
Give me the original.
first time coming?
First time, madam.
Issue notice.
Yes.
Any I have filed?
Interim stay of, otherwise it will be enforced. Stay of special case number 80 of 242. Pending in the court of special justice.
Court of
Special-
Presiding Officer, Special Court, SCST, Balashur.
Balashur.
Notice to open or to,
Hmm?
open or to.
Open also. Open. OP number 2, one is there, no?
One state, next page.
Opposite party, because it's a SC and ST case.
Notice is required to.
No, that's, but we have not made party.
No, judgment part.
Next.
That is party is there.
Next page.
Opposite party number 2 is there.
Oh, next page.
Second page.
Padmini Gachha, okay. You should notice open number 2. You know, one, for the, notice. You know, to be, two registered post. Yes. Returnable on. First February.
Item 33.
33. 33.
Here my application for Solatium fund was rejected by the RTO.
What? Solatium.
Yes, my lord.
Not solatium.
My
something
lord,
else.
that my
You have
husband
to
was
check the pronunciation.
my husband was died in the accident, my lord.
Hmm.
Unknown vehicle is dust, my lord.
Bhai, it is fast padla mo suni I have slightly hearing problem.
My lord.
You go so fast, I can't hear.
Annexure 4, my lord.
Go slow,
Yes.
go slow.
Under Annexure 4,
Good speaker always speaks slowly. Now go slow.
my lord, under Annexure 4,
Hmm.
the RTO Dhenkanal rejected my application for Solatium fund as my husband was died in an accident and the vehicle was unknown, my lord.
Hmm.
Solatium.
That
It is
is
not solatium, solatium. So why do you need solatium?
my lord.
Why solatium?
because that is the annexure one is that,
Under which scheme? Is there any scheme?
yes, my lord, that I annexed, man. But
Why
annexure,
is that scheme?
but annexure two, my lord.
Annexure 2. What is the scheme called?
In pursuance to the direction of Supreme Court Committee on Road Safety, the state government do hereby create a solution fund with a token provision for 1 crore for payment of compensation of victim of hit and run motor
So
accident
in
case.
your case, sir, why they have rejected, sir?
SPA.
Huh?
SPA. Let him soft copy to Prabhakar.
Transport Department.
Transport.
Okay. Issue notice. Letter cards for the petitioner to serve a copy on the Council for the State Transport Corporation. Huh? Sorry, Department.
Department.
State Transport Department. Who is the
Prabhakar Behra.
to Mr. Prabhakar Behra, who usually appears for the state transport. Give a copy.
Yes, my lord.
Today, give it today. So that I can fix it after. 25th January. Hala?
Because they rejected only that, the limitation period.
Notice the Jau. Let them come. What do they say? We'll see that. Okay.
Item 34.
34.
It please this honorable court, my lord. The petitioner has filed this case seeking direction to OP number 1, NTPC, to consider the representation of the petitioner by annexure 12, my lord, dated 27/5/23, and to take immediate steps to change the account number so and so given in the prayer at Canara Bank because of the illegal transactions, my lord. The petitioner,
What is that illegal transaction?
my lord, the petitioner was the successful bidder and principal contractor of Rajiv Gandhi Gramin Vidyutkaran Yojana. The petitioner successfully completed the scope of work and final bills were released. In the meantime, there were certain subcontractors who directly approached NTPC, not approaching the petitioner directly. So accordingly, NTPC now has granted go by to the Canara Bank to distribute funds without taking any kind of approval from the petitioner. Now, one of the subcontractors had approached this honorable court, my lord. First, I have given 2 writ applications.
What happened? Just can you tell me the story in 2-3 lines?
Yes, my lord.
Yes. Before going to all these facts.
My lord. One of the subcontractors was Usha Projects. They had approached this honorable court in WPC number.
So they approached for what?
For performance, for release of performance bank guarantee, my lord, which was rejected. Thereafter, they again approached this on.
Interfere this kind of contractual matter. Read court. First of all,
Yes, my lord.
explain.
I'll just bring your lord.
What is your prayer?
My prayer is a direction to for seeking a direction to NTPC to dispose of my representation for change of my bank account, my lord. The petitioner is a company in Hyderabad. The bank account is in Chandrasekhar.
I'm just passing the order. The petitioner is a company incorporated under the company that confuses. The petitioner is a company which is an established contractor and engaged in the business of electrification of electrification projects. The petitioner was declared a successful bidder. Bid letter dated 28/10/2015 bearing reference number NTPC/CS bracket ER2 RGGVY first election was awarded with the service contract for rural electrification works of Nayagarh district in Odisha state under the Rajiv Gandhi Gramin Vidyutkaran Yojana. The petitioner duly completed the scope of work on 25/2/2020 and the same was duly acknowledged by the opposite party number 1. A taken over certificate was also issued by the office of the executive engineer. In the process of completion of the scope of work, petitioner had engaged different subcontractor, but unfortunately, they left the work in midway. Therefore, the petitioner had to complete the work all by itself, the entire work by itself. The petitioner had to complete the work, however, The PSR has completed the scope of work without the assistance of such subcontractor. Question of releasing payment to different subcontractors does not arise. Hence, the petitioner has approached by way of representation to the
OP number 1, my lord.
OP number code of representation kahin? Annex 5.
My lord.
Annex 5.
My lord, the representation is in Annex 12, my lord.
Representation at 11 Annex 12. Okay. Okay, lekha. Agreed by the non-payment by the non-payment to the petitioner from the bank. The petitioner approached to the senior manager project coordination NTPC Limited by way of representation dated 27/5/2023. And the said representation is still pending before the said authority. Without going to the merit of the case, the petitioner is directed to approach the opposite party, NTPC. Kete number hai?
OP number 1, my lord.
OP number 1 is directed to dispose of its representation and duly acknowledge by acknowledging his part of completing the work and dispose of the said representation within a period of 1 month from the date of presentation of the this order. According to disposal. Hala?
Obliged.
Next,
35.
35.
May I please, my lord? These petitioners are legal layers of one Renubala Maulik, my lord. One Renubala Maulik, who sustained a burn injury of 90%.
90%.
My lord.
LPG.
My lord.
So, notice any?
No.
Okay, issue notice. Issue notice to 1, 2, 3, 4, 7.
Union of India maybe supplied a copy.
Copy. How supply award use color? Why don't you say sub a copy? Yeah, supply kerosene dali supply. So it's serve. Always say serve. That is the right word. Supply कौन चले चल? कौन आते हैं serve को? Say serve. Yes, that is the right word. Supply को जो भूल लो but change what is change?
I'm serving during.
Serve a copy, right?
Ma.
Serve a copy anin. And also, Union of India waves of notice and we have who are you? What is your name?
KC Jana.
KC Jana.
Again.
Mr. KC Jana waves of notice and we have a Union of India. And who is for the collect and for 5, 6, 7, 5, 6. Mr. Moon waves of notice on behalf of 5 and 6.
256.
256. Okay, 256. And for who is for the Bharat Petroleum? Issue notice to Bharat Petroleum, the OP number 3 and 7 by a registered post. List the matter on 2nd February.
Obliged.
And I gave copy to him. Okay. Next,
36.
36.
May I please, lords?
36.
36, my lords. My lords, petitioner is a agro-based industry, my lords. And before starting up the unit, she had applied for the term.
Milord, they have served the copy of the read petition.
Give a copy.
I have already
received it. Received.
You have taken the
Yes,
instructions.
I will take instruction. What is
The learned concept of the bank, Mr. Sahu, 2 weeks time to get the instruction from the bank. List the matter on 5th January. Hala, 5th January.
Item 38.
38. 38. Non-appears. List the matter on 8th February.
39.
39.
May I please, your lords? My lord, the petitioner challenges notice under annexure 3 at page 24, wherein he has been directed by the opposite party to pay compensation of rupees 14,95,000.
Who are you representing?
Mala, I am a contractor, my lord.
Okay.
I have employed a employee to do my work, but the principal employer is engaged him
in a work which is not coming in the purview of my contract work. On that occurrence, that employee was died, my lord.
Everybody died.
My lord. Now they are fixing the liability upon me and directed to pay the compensation as per section 12 of Workmen Compensation Act and the Employee Compensation Act.
He
the
was
principal
your employee, sir.
My lord.
He was your employee.
No, my lord. Section 12 saying
He was employee under you.
he is under employee under me, but the principal employer is MCL, my lord, because as per section 12.
So you are working the work, that is the contract given to you,
Yes, lord.
right? Work
Yes, Lord.
contract, whatever. And he was under you, sir. How can you?
If your lordship may peruse section 12,
Read it.
contracting,
Read it.
contracting, section 12,
Read it.
contracting,
Read it.
where any person herein after in this section referred to as the principal in course of or the purpose of his trade or business contracts with any person, any other person, herein after in this section referred as the contractor for the execution by or under the contractor of the whole or any part of any work which is ordinarily part of the trade or business of the principal, the principal shall be liable to pay to any employee employed in the execution of the work any compensation which he would have been liable to pay if that employee has been immediately employed by him.
Last part tak kona bujhi
And where compensation is claimed from the principal, this act shall apply as if reference to the principal were substitute for reference to the employer, except that the amount of compensation shall be calculated with reference to the wage of the employee under the employer by which he is immediately employed.
Sir, immediate ki apna immediate tak ki see word immediate ka interpret karantu. You are the immediate employer.
Yes, lordship. But the principal employer is section 12.
Maybe.
Yes, lordship.
Immediate employer has to
And
pay,
my contract work, if your lordship peruse,
contract work
your lordship may peruse.
law upare
Aye.
law upare
Aye.
facts to bujhi gelu
Aye.
law re kohantu kisi case law achi
Aye.
budiyantu
Kintu Supreme Court
Supreme Court debe
High Court of different High Court. One is Bombay High Court, Kerala High Court, and Jharkhand High Court.
diyantu Kerala High Court kebe dei nathibo
Deyichanti.
Kerala High Court
Deyichanti aଜ୍ଞା.
very rarely
Aଜ୍ଞା.
Kerala High Court always as far as I know
Aଜ୍ଞା.
they are most of the judgments are for the
ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ଏଇ section 12 କୁ ବେସ୍ କରିକି
paragraph kohantu
paragraph
first Bombay High Court ଦେଖୁଛି ମୁଁ
ଆଜ୍ଞା. Similar case to my case, my lord.
ଏଥିରେ ତ ଆପଣ ଆହୁରି ଫସିବେ ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ଜଜମେଣ୍ଟ ଗୁଡା ଦେଖନ୍ତି ଆହୁରି ଫସିଲା ଭଳିଆ ଜଜମେଣ୍ଟ ଆପଣ ଆହୁରି ଦେବେ ଫସିବେ ରିଜର୍ଭ କରିଦେବେ ସେ ତାହେଲେ ରିଜର୍ଭ କରିବି ନୋଟିସ ଯାଇନି ବୋଧେ
ନାଇଁ ନୋଟିସ ହେଇନି
ନୋଟିସ ଯାଅ ଏଇ ଜଜମେଣ୍ଟ ସବୁ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଏଗେନଷ୍ଟ ଅଛି
ମାନେ ସେ ଆଗ ଦେବେ ମୋଠୁ ନେବେ
ଆଉ ଭଲ କି ପଢିନାହାନ୍ତି ଜଜମେଣ୍ଟ ଆହୁରି ଭଲ କି ପଢିକି ଆସନ୍ତି
ସିଏ ମାନେ ସିଏ ଦେବେ ମୋଠୁ ନେବେ
ହଁ indemnified it will be indemnified from you ହେଲା
କିନ୍ତୁ ମୋ my contract work is only 5,68,000
ଯାହା ବି ହେଲା
now they are saying
ଦେଖାଯାଏନି ଆପଣ ଘରକୁ ଜଣେ ନଡିଆ ତୋଳିବା ପାଇଁ ଡାକିଲେ ନଡିଆ ଗଛ ଲାଗିଛି ନଡିଆ ତୋଳିବା ଡାକିଲେ ହେଲା ସେ ଲୋକଟା ହେଇପାରେ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ପଡୋଶୀର ଏମ୍ପ୍ଲୟିଟା ହେଇପାରିବ ଆଉ ନଡିଆ ତୋଳିବାକୁ ଡାକିଲେ ନଡିଆ ଗୋଟେ ତୋଳିଲା ଗଛରୁ ସେ ଲୋକ ପଡିକି ମରିଗଲା କିଏ ଦବ
ମୁଁ ଦବା କଥା କିନ୍ତୁ କଥା ହଉଛି କଣ
ଦେବେ
ସେ ଯୋଉ କାମରେ ଲଗେଇଛନ୍ତି that is not coming as the under my contract work ସେଇଟା that is my whole averment is that
ସେଟାକୁ ଏତେ ଦେଖାଯାଏନି ସେଟାକୁ ଦେଖାଯାଏ ଆପଣଙ୍କ କିଏ ଇମିଡିଏଟ ଏମ୍ପ୍ଲୟି କିଏ
ନାଇଁ ମୋ work jurisdiction ଭିତରେ ନଆସିଲେ
ଏମ୍ପ୍ଲୟର କିଏ ଏମ୍ପ୍ଲୟର ହଉଛି ଆପଣ
ହଁ ମୁଁ I admitted
okay we'll see that let me notice do some more research
ଆଜ୍ଞା ଆଜ୍ଞା
Principal employer ଦବ 200
ଆପଣ ପଇସା ଦେବେ ତାକୁ ହଁ ସିଏ ମାନେ ଦେବ ଓକେ ୱିଲ୍ ଡିଭାଇଡ୍ ସମ୍ ଆମାଉଣ୍ଟ ତାକୁ କିଛି କରି କରିଦେବ ସିଧା issue notice to open
MCL
MCL Mr. Mohanty बोले अछंती issue notice to MCL and 1 2 3 and 4 1 2 3 4 MCL why don't you give a copy to Mr. MCL or council to tanga dei diyo copy ko may au Devraj Mohanty
Devraj Mohanty, yeah,
how do you know Devraj Mohanty Land Traffic Petitioner is directed to serve a copy of the serve 3 copies of the petition to Mr. Devraj Mohanty, who usually appears to the MCL. List the matter on. ଏଇଥି ରଖିଦିଅ ଆପଣ ସେଇଦିନ ଦେବେ ଏପଟେ ହେଇଯିବ ଆପଣ ଫେର ଦିଅ list the matter on 21 January. Next.
Item 42.
42.
Lord, I have filed a interim application, my lord.
What is the interim?
Till then, no recovery, my lord.
Okay, till then no recovery. I will.
Next petition is the widow, my lord. Her son has taken vehicle loan, my lord, and he was died, my lord. After
Who died?
Her son, my lord.
Sir, don't say he was dead. He was dead ମାନେ କଣ ବୁଝୁଛନ୍ତି? ତା meaning ଟା କିଛି ଆସିଛି. He died. Don't say he was dead. He died.
My lord, sorry, my lord.
Okay.
She died, my lord, due to cardiac arrest, my lord. Death certificate is
son died.
My lord.
Son died.
My lord.
Okay.
My lord, annexed, sir.
So what do you want?
For my lord, he has deposited the charges for Mahindra loan Suraksha charges, which shall be compensated for after death in case of death of the loanee, my lord.
Sorry, I didn't get.
My lord, that amount which has been deposited towards
କିଏ ଦେବ ପଇସା କାହାକୁ ଦେବ ପଇସା
ସେ ଯୋଉ 11,663 ସେଥିରେ 2 ଲକ୍ଷ ଟଙ୍କା ମିଳେ ଯଦି ଲୋନି ମରିଗଲା ତାହେଲେ 2 ଲକ୍ଷ
ସୁରକ୍ଷା ଚାର୍ଜେସ୍ ଗୋଟେ ଥାଏ କି
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ସେଟା କୋଉଠି ତାର ସ୍କିମ୍ କୋଉଠି ଦେଖିଲେ
ସ୍କିମ୍ ସେଟା ଆଜ୍ଞା ଆନେଶ୍ଵର 2 ରେ ରିସିପ୍ଟ ରାଇଟ୍ ସାଇଡ୍ ରେ 11,663
No, I want to know the scheme. What is that Suraksha charges for what?
My scheme is not with me, my lord. Let it come after vacation. I will
Get the scheme.
My lord.
I mean, I want to know. I don't know that.
My lord.
Lord Council petitioner to file the scheme of Suraksha charges and list the matter on 2nd.
My lord.
Opening.
Oblate.
2nd January. Next.
43.
43. 43.
May I please?
Time?
No.
No, argue? Good.
The petitioner challenges the illegality and
What is that illegality? See, Gisa Peta good word country.
My
Challenges the order
illegal.
illegality
Illegal.
to decide.
illegal and inappropriate manner, my lord, to
कौन
recover
है illegal कला?
recover the loan amount and by forcibly reposes the finance vehicle at any moment without giving prior information to the
illegal କେମିତି ହେଲା ଆପଣ ଲୋନ୍ ନେଲେ ପଇସା ନ ଦେଲେ illegal କୋଉଠି ହେଲା ଆପଣ ମନ illegal କହିଦେଲେ
no, my lord.
ଖାଲି notice କହିବି illegal କହିବିନି illegal ହୁଏ you can't decide is illegal or illegal ପଇସା ନେବେ ଗାଡି ନେଇଯିବ ତାର illegal ହେଲା can't be illegal ସେ ଆପଣ ଲୋନ୍ କେବେ ନେଇଥିଲେ
Loan my lord ନେଇଥିଲୁ ଆମେ 2000
କେତେ ଟଙ୍କା ନେଇଥିଲେ
7/1/2021 ନେଇଥିଲୁ my lord
କେତେ ଲୋନ୍ ନେଇଥିଲେ
33,97,000
କେତେ
33,97,000
purchasing
33 ଲକ୍ଷ
କୋଉ ଗାଡି କିଣିଲେ
my lord Tata Ashok Leyland
Ashok Leyland?
tipper Ashok Leyland tipper my lord
tipper okay ତାପରେ ଲୋନ୍ ଆପଣ ଇନଷ୍ଟଲମେଣ୍ଟ ପେ କରି ଚାଲିଲେ
my lord
କେବେ ବନ୍ଦ ହେଲା
July 2022 my lord
22 ରେ
my lord
ଜୁଲାଇ 2022
my lord
ତାପରେ
ତାପରେ my lord ଗାଡିଟା ଡିଫଲ୍ଟ ଦେଖେଇଲା ଯେମିତି ଆମେ ରିପେୟାର ପାଇଁ ଦେଲୁ ତ ଲାଇଭଲିହୁଡ ମେଣ୍ଟେନ ପାଇଁ ଆମେ ଦେଇ ପାରିଲୁନି 4 months then my lord we then ସେମାନେ ଆସିଲେ ଅପୋଜିଟ ପାର୍ଟି ଟୁ
ଗାଡି ନେଇକି ପଳେଇଲେ
ନାଇଁ ନେଇନାହାନ୍ତି
ଗାଡି ଏବେ ଅଛି
ଅଛି madam.
thank God you are safe do one thing whatever କେତେ amount ରହୁଛି ଆପଣଙ୍କ
ରହୁଛି
amount କେତେ ଆପଣ
ରହୁ-
କଣ ସେମାନେ ରିକଭରି ନୋଟିସ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି
my lord ସେମାନେ କିଛି ଦେଇନାହାନ୍ତି
ଦେଇନାହାନ୍ତି ଯାଆନ୍ତୁ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କକୁ ଜଲ୍ଦି କୋଉ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କରୁ ଆଣିଛନ୍ତି କୋଉଠୁ ଆଣିଛନ୍ତି
ଫାଇନାନ୍ସ କମ୍ପାନୀ my lord
ଫାଇନାନ୍ସ କମ୍ପାନୀ କଣ
ହିନ୍ଦୁଜା
Hinduja Finance. You go do one thing, go to Hinduja Finance, talk to them, and whatever
ଆମେ କଥାବାର୍ତ୍ତା
outstanding amount is
କରିଥିଲୁ,
just pay it.
କଥାବାର୍ତ୍ତା
Regularize the
କରିଥିଲୁ
loan
ସେମାନେ
account.
ଦଉନାହାନ୍ତି madam.
Huh?
କଥାବାର୍ତ୍ତା କରିଥିଲୁ ସେମାନେ ଦଉନାହାନ୍ତି
Okay, issue notice to Hinduja Finance. OP number 1.
2.
ହେଇଯିବ ଏଇଟା ହେଇଯିବ ଯେହେତୁ ଆମର ଗାଡି ଅଛି ହେଲା ହେଇଯିବ ଯାଆନ୍ତୁ ଦେଇ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ତ OP number 1 and 2 returnable on 5th January hello in the meantime there shall not be any coercive action against the present petitioner the opposite party shall not take any coercive action against the present petitioner till the next date of hearing okay
bless
issue notice by registered post ଆଜି କରନ୍ତୁ ନହେଲେ ସେଦିନ ଡଟ୍ ନା ହେଲା ସେଦିନ ଭେକେଟ୍ ଆଉ ଚଲିବନି ଇଣ୍ଟରମିଡିଏଟ୍ କଣ୍ଟିନ୍ୟୁ ଏସବୁ ଚଳିବନି ଆପଣ ଯଦି ଟାଇମଲି ନ କରିବେ ଇଣ୍ଟରମିଡିଏଟ୍ ଉଠେଇ ଦେବେ ହେଲା ଆପଣ ଗୋଟେ ଲାଷ୍ଟ ଚାନ୍ସ ଦେଇଛି ସେମାନେ ନହେଲେ ଉଠେଇ ଏଇ ଛୁଟି ଭିତରେ ଉଠେଇ ନେଇଯିବେ ତେଣୁ ଆପଣ ଜଲ୍ଦି ଇମିଡିଏଟଲି ଆଜି କରିଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ଓକେ ନେକ୍ସଟ ୟେସ୍
Item 44.
44
The petitioner challenging the order dated 14/8/2023.
କଣ ହେଇଛି ଟିକେ କୁହନ୍ତୁ
Actually, my lord, this is the selection of Anganwadi worker.
ଅଙ୍ଗନବାଡି ବାବୁ
Gotibeda Anganwadi Center.
what is the problem
The petitioner is the highest mark
highest
in the selection, my lord.
okay
Your lordship may kindly see annexure,
ଛାଡ଼ନ୍ତୁ ଆନେକ୍ସର ପଛେ ଦେଖିବେ ଆଗ
Right.
କୁହନ୍ତୁ ତାପରେ କଣ ହେଲା
but the appellate authority, my lord, passed the order. The present petitioner is not in the Anganwadi Center area.
okay
But the petitioner is also a resident of Hon'Ble Center area and secured highest mark of the said selection, but she is debarred from selected from
but
Hon'Ble worker.
the appellate authority is saying that you are not from that center
Yes,
from
yes,
that
my
place.
lord, yes.
So how do you say that you are from the center
My lord,
ଆପଣ ପାଖରେ କଣ ପ୍ରୁଫ୍ କରିବାର ଅଛି ସେଇ ସେଣ୍ଟର ଆପଣ
I have a resident certificate, my lord, and I am same village, ସେଇ ଗାଁର ମୁଁ ବାସିନ୍ଦା, my lord.
ଗାଁର ତ ଅସୁବିଧା ନାହିଁ ବଟ୍
ସେଇ center ର।
ସେଣ୍ଟର
Yes,
ଏରିଆରେ ଆପଣ
ma'am.
ଅଛନ୍ତି ସେଟା ଇମ୍ପୋର୍ଟାଣ୍ଟ ନା
ସେଇ center.
ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଅଛି ବାସିନ୍ଦା ପତ୍ର
ବାସିନ୍ଦା ପତ୍ର resident certificate ଅଛି।
ହଁ ସେଇ ଓଡିଆରେ ମୁଁ କହିଦେଲି ଆପଣ
Yes, yes,
ଅଛି
yes.
କେବେ ଇସ୍ୟୁ କରାଯାଇଛି ମାନେ ଟାଇମଲି ଦେଇଥିଲେ
My lord,
କୋଉ ପେଜରେ
page, my lord. Page number 16, my lord.
16
16.
okay so this is the residence certificate right this is scheduled tribe residence certificate but এটা তো গাঁর লেখা আছে এটা তো গাঁর
My lord, Gotibeda Anganwadi Center. I am resident of Gotibeda, my lord.
but where is the Anganwadi center written not written come to that residence certificate where is it written that you are from that Anganwadi center it's not clear from there no
My
you are from that village that's why I have said sir to your department please consider village as a unit ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ଅଙ୍ଗନବାଡି ସେଣ୍ଟର ଗୋଟେ ଏଥିରେ litigation ଅଧିକ ହଉଛି କଣ ହେଲା ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଅଫିସର କଣ ରିପ୍ଲାଏ ଫାଇଲ କଲେନି ଯେ ନାଇଁ ନାଇଁ ମୁଁ ସେଇଟା କହୁନି ମୁଁ କହିଥିଲି last time to explore the possibilities of declaring a village as a unit rather than this ଅଙ୍ଗନବାଡି center area blah 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 ଏଇ ଲୋକ ସେଇ ଆଇବ ସର୍ଭେୟର ଗୋଟେ କରିବ ଏଇ ଘର ଇଆଡେ ଥିଲା ଏଇ ଘର ଇଆଡେ ଥିଲା କହିଦେଲା ସେ ଉଲ୍ଟା ହେଇଗଲା ତାପରେ ଗଲା ଏମିତି ସର୍ଭେୟର ମାନେ କେତେ କରିବେ ଏମିତି ଏପଟ ଗୋଟେ ଗାଁକୁ ୟୁନିଟ୍ କରିଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ଗୋଟେ ଗାଁରେ ଗୋଟେ ଲୋକ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ କଣରେ ଯାଇକି ସର୍ଭିସ କରିପାରିବନି କଣ ଅସୁବିଧା ଅଛି if a person from the one part of the village can go to another ଯଦି I can understand there are village ଏଇଠି କିଛି ପାର୍ଟ ଥାଏ ଗୋଟେ ସ୍ପେସିଆଲି କୋରାପୁଟ ଫ୍ରଣ୍ଟ ସାଇଡରେ କିଛି ପାହାଡ଼ ଉପରେ ଥିବ କିଛି ତଳେ ଥିବ କୋଉଠି ଏପଟେ ଥିବ ସେଇ ଜାଗାରେ ଠିକ ଅଛି ବଟ୍ ଯୋଉଠି କଣ୍ଟିଗୁଅସ୍ ଅଛି there is a plain area contiguous village ସେଥିରେ କିଛି ଅସୁବିଧା ନାହିଁ why don't you work that is not filed yet ମୁଁ ସେ ଲାଷ୍ଟ ଅକେଜନରେ କହିଥିଲି ହେଇଛି You have not said anything about the village as a unit. Okay, learn a concept of the state to obtain instruction from the Department of Secretary, Government of Odisha, Department of, what is that? Women and Child Development Secretary, Government of Odisha, as to whether the village can be considered as a unit at the time of considering the residential certificate while selecting the Anganwadi worker. This said, affidavit be filed within 4 weeks from today. 4 weeks for us. Let's see.
No,
In the meantime, आप किसी कौन बोले ना?
no, I have
Amendment
highly,
ଅଛି।
IA petition madam.
ଆପଣ continue କରୁଛନ୍ତି?
ନାଇଁ ନାଇଁ ସେ continue କରୁଛି
ତ ଆପଣ ଅସୁବିଧା ଆଇ ପିଟିସନ କଣଟା କରିବେ?
matter shall be subject to real of
କିଛି
the
ନାହିଁ ବିଲକୁଲ ନାହିଁ। ଆପଣ କଣ୍ଟିନ୍ୟୁ କରୁଥିଲେ ଆଇ ପିଟିସନ କିଛି ମାନେ ଆପଣ ତ କରୁନାହାନ୍ତି। somebody else is doing ନାଇଁ। In the meantime, status quo is allowed.
matter.
फायदा ହେଲା କିଛି ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ? ହଁ କରିଦେଲେ।
Status quo ସେ ତାର benefit
ఇది
ପାଇବ
ହେଲା ଫାଇଦା।
ସେ benefit ପାଇବ
ସେଥିପାଇଁ ରୁହନ୍ତି ଲେଖିଲେ ଆପଣ କିଛି କହିଲେନି।
My
I thought
lord,
you'll say something.
the appointment of the said center shall be subject to real of the repetition.
Appointment ହେଇପରେ ଜଣଙ୍କର ଚାଲିଛି ପରା।
ସେ
The person is continuing
ଚାଲିଛି
there ନା।
ମୋ highest mark my lord.
A person is continuing there ନା।
Continue my lord.
ଖାଲି highest mark ହେଲେ ଥୋଡ଼ି ହଉଛି ତା ସାଙ୍ଗରେ ଏଇଟା ବି ଦରକାର।
ହଁ ସେଟା ବି
ସେ
ମୋ
area
ଅଛି
ରହିଥିବା
madam.
ଦରକାର।
Yes ସେଇଟା ବି ଅଛି
So anyway, see that. ଏଇଥିରେ କିଛି
Interim order
I have
ଗୋଟେ
to-
line
I'm trying to make,
Yes.
I mean, not I can't do that, but I am trying to get an answer from the government. Why not for the village as a unit? ଯଦି village unit କରି ଦିଆଯିବ ଅଧା
interim order.
interim order କଣ ହବ?
Any
ଲେଖିଲି ପରେ interim order
shall be subject to result madam.
subject to result.
ହଁ ये the appointment of the opposite party
Who
number
is continuing there, sir?
opposite party number 6.
So subject to result କଣ ହବ? ସେ ତ ଚାଲିଛି କରୁଥିବୁ ସେ କାହିଁକି ତାକୁ disturb କରିବୁ?
Maybe fixed a short date madam.
Notice the
Notice ତାକୁ ଯାଉ first. Issue notice to opposite party. ମାସେ ପରେ not Sunday.
Fixed date,
Secretary
maybe
affidavit
fixed
file କର-
date madam.
Okay, this is the matter of 2nd February.
Of
ହେଲା? Next
45.
45.
45, the petitioner holds a state bank account in SBI Mahakalpada branch.
Sorry?
The petitioner holds a savings bank account in SBI Mahakalpada branch
Okay.
in Kendrapada.
Hmm.
The petitioner was a minor when the said account was opened. And
Now
the
you become
petitioner
major.
has, yes, my lord.
Now
She
you
has
become
lost,
major.
yes, my lord.
So what do you want?
She has lost the passbook, for which the bank instructed her that you give us a comprehensive affidavit, to which also she has given a comprehensive affidavit.
Okay.
But till now, like several times she has approached the bank and
State
substantial.
Bank of India?
Yes, my lord.
Yes, State Bank of India. Okay, well, you takes notice. Issue notice to State Bank of India. Mr. So and so. M.K. Mahapankar, who is present in the court, is requested to accept the notice on behalf of the bank. Now, consider the petitioner shall serve a copy during the course of the day.
Aye.
List the matter on 2nd.
Obliged.
Next,
46.
46. Copy ଟେ ଦେଇଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ଏବେ ଦେଇଦିଅନ୍ତୁ।
My lord, the matter relating to ORHDC. ORHDC, Orissa Rural Housing Development Corporation. I have taken loan.
ହଁ ଲୋନ୍ ତ ନେଇଛନ୍ତି ମୁଁ ଜାଣିଛି ଆପଣ ପଇସା ଦେଇନାହାନ୍ତି ତାପରେ ଆପଣ ପଇସା ଗୁଡୁଛି ଏ ତ ଆଉ କଣ
Sir, ମୁଁ
ଆପଣ କଣ ପାଇଁ ଆସିଛନ୍ତି ମତେ କୁହନ୍ତୁ ଷ୍ଟ୍ରେଟ୍ କାଲି ମ୍ୟାଟର
sir, ମୁଁ ଆପଣ ତାକୁ 25
ବହି ବା ଖୋଲନ୍ତୁ ବହି ଡର ଲାଗୁଛି
sir, ମୁଁ just ଖାଲି ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ
ଆପଣ ସେ ବହି କାହିଁ ଖୋଲୁଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ?
ନାଇଁ ସାର୍ ମୁଁ ଗୋଟେ ଜିନିଷ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଦେଖିବା ପାଇଁ ଚାହୁଁଛି ମୁଁ ମାନେ ୱିଥ୍ ଡ୍ୟୁ ପରମିଶନ ଅଫ ଦି କୋର୍ଟ ସାର୍ ଆଉ କିଛି ମୋର ଦରକାର ନାହିଁ ସେ ଆପଣ 25 ତାରିଖ ରଖିଛନ୍ତି
କଣ କଣ ସେଟା କୁହନ୍ତୁ ମତେ
ସାର୍ ଆକ୍ଚୁଆଲି law is well settled ସାର୍
What is the law well settled? କାଲି ପାର୍ଟିରେ ଟିକେ କୁହନ୍ତୁ ତାପରେ ଖୋଲିବେ ବହି
ସାର୍
What is the law well set?
Yes, sir, I'm submitting, sir. Orissa Rural Housing Development Corporation Limited, promoted by the government of Orissa as a public enterprise. Sir,
Law well settled set part directly setting down on the promoted.
no, sir,
Nine Sida Asundu, straight Asundu, I Bokatana, Mota Jana or this is promoted by government of India.
sir, setala NHB under the Samana Roya Kata. NHB, National Housing Bank. ସେମାନେ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ଯାହା follow up action ହବ ସେଟା under the law.
ଆପଣ କଣ ପାଇଁ ଆସିଛନ୍ତି ସାର୍ କୋର୍ଟକୁ କୁହନ୍ତୁ ଏତେ କଥା ଜ୍ଞାନ
ସାର୍ ଆମେ one time settlement ପାଇଁ ପକେଇଛୁ
କେତେ କହିବେ ଆଉ ଏତେ ଏନଏଚବି ଅଣ୍ଡର ରହିବା କଥା କା ଅଣ୍ଡର କଥା ପଇସା ନେବେ ତାପରେ ଜ୍ଞାନ ବତେଇବେ ଏନଏଚବି ଅଣ୍ଡର ରହୁକି ପଇସା ତ ନେବେ ପଇସା ଫେରିବେ ଆଉ ଆପଣ ତାପରେ କହିବେ ଏନଏଚବି ଅଣ୍ଡର ରହିବା କଥା କା ଅଣ୍ଡର ଛାଡ ସେମାନେ ବୁଝିବେ ଆପଣ କାହିଁ ସେ ବ୍ୟସ୍ତ ହନ୍ତି ଆପଣ ପଇସା ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ପଇସା ଫେରନ୍ତୁ ଖତମ ଫିର
ସେଟା 25 ତାରିଖ ତ ଅଛି ସବୁ
ସେଟା କହୁଛି ମୂଳରୁ ସେଥିପାଇଁ ମୂଳରୁ ସେଣ୍ଟେନ୍ସ କହୁଛି let it come under that 25 ରେ that ଲାଗିଯିବ ଏଟା ବି ଲଗା
already one notice already
copy ଦେଇଛି
କପି ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ
ଦେଇଛି
okay let the matter be listed on 25th January along with the batch of matters
my name may be reflected in the cause list
ଆପଣ ଦେଇଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ନାଁ ଅଛି ନା
ଅଭିମନ୍ୟୁ ପରିଡ଼ା
ଆପଣଙ୍କ ନାଁ କଣ
ଅଭିମନ୍ୟୁ ପରିଡ଼ା
ଅଭିମନ୍ୟୁ ପରିଡ଼ା preparing for the bank sorry the ORHDCL ଆସୁ ମୁଁ ତାଙ୍କୁ କହିଛି let them have a plan like your OTS kind of proposal so if that is acceptable to you or not
sir oblige ସେଟା ଚାର୍ଜରେ ମୁଁ dispute କରୁନି କିନ୍ତୁ ସାର୍ ମୁଁ କହିବାର ଅଛି ସେଟା ଯୋଉ ନ୍ୟାସନାଲ
ସାର୍ ଏ ସବୁ ଦରକାର ନାହିଁ ଏ ସବୁ ଦରକାର ନାହିଁ ଯେଟା ଲୋନ ନେଇଛନ୍ତି ଲୋନ ଫେରେବି ଆଉ ମୁଁ ଏଇ ସବୁ ଏଇ ଆର୍ଗୁମେଣ୍ଟରେ ଆଇ ଏମ୍ ନଟ୍ ଗୋଇଂ ଟୁ ବି ଜଷ୍ଟ sensitive because of this energy ସାର୍ ମତେ କୁହନ୍ତୁନି once upon a time I used to do many matters for this organization I know ସେ କାହାର କୋଉଠୁ ଆସେ ମତେ ସେ ସବୁ ବତାନ୍ତୁନି ମତେ ଜାଣେ ଆପଣ ସିଧା ପଇସା ନେଇକି ପଇସା ଫେରେଇବେ ଗଲା ଖତମ ଏତେ କଥା ଗୋଡାଇଲା
ଅଛି ତା ଦେହରେ 3 ବର୍ଷ ଭିତରେ ଦବା କଥା
ଏତେ ବର୍ଷ ଧରି ଆପଣ ଜମିରେ ଥିଲେ କାଢିକି ଅଣା ହବ ଆମଠୁ
ଅଛି ତାର ପ୍ରୋସିଜର ଅଛି ରିକଭରି ସବୁ
if you are in graveyard also there from you it will be brought from there.
Sir, you follow the national housing
organization ତ ବୁଡେଇକି ଖାଇଦେଲେନି ଆପଣ national housing
sir recovery officer appointment କଲେ recovery sir ଚିଠି କରିବା କଥା ଚିଠି କଲା
ସେ ପଛେ କହିବେ ଆପଣ OTS ରେ ପଇସା ଦେଇକି ଯାଆନ୍ତୁ ଆଉ ଏଇ ଆର୍ଗୁମେଣ୍ଟ ମାନେ କିଛି ଶୁଣିବିନି କିଛି ବି ଶୁଣିବି ନାହିଁ ପଇସା ଗୋଟେ ଅର୍ଗାନାଇଜେସନ ପବ୍ଲିକ ମନି ଯାଇଛି ଏମିତି
ସାର୍ ପବ୍ଲିକ ମନି ସେମାନେ
ଲୋନ ନେଲା ପରେ ଏସବୁ ଆଉ ଏସବୁ
ସାର୍ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଆପଣ ଅର୍ଡର ଟା ଓବ୍ଲାଇଜ କରିବୁ ସାର୍ ଆକ୍ଚୁଆଲି ଡ୍ୟୁ ପ୍ରୋସିଜର କରିବା କଥା ନା
ସେଥିପାଇଁ ତ OTS ବ୍ୟବସ୍ଥା କରୁଛି ସେ ଲୋକକୁ ଆସିକି କହୁଛି କେତେ OTS ଦେବ ତମେ କୁହାଯାଇଛି କାହିଁ ବ୍ୟସ୍ତ ହଉଛନ୍ତି next
47. In this case, the petitioner initially appointed as Shiksha Sahayaka in the year 2011, and due to one allegation, a complaint by one informant, a criminal case has been instituted in year 2015. My lord, under section 302, the falsely 2015, and that has been.
What is the criminal case?
Under section 141 they have been falsely they have been implicated as in this criminal case, and it has been acquittal under Annex 2 in the year 2017. But on the basis of this criminal case, the authority has been dismissed from service. So
acquittal in a criminal case is a different thing. Authority dismissing service is totally their discretion. Because criminal case you are acquitted doesn't mean that you are acquitted all sometimes because non even because there may be witnesses who will be
no matter on the basis of the
on the many things work
on the basis of
that doesn't mean doesn't give you the right to get again to the job.
My lord, this matter just a minute. My lord, sir, actually,
case has already been adjudicated by this honorable court by honorable single bench, and there are individual bench.
That is dismissed.
Yes.
Well,
have you written that?
huh.
Yes, given.
Have you written?
I mean, annex, my lord. What happened in this case, my lord?
Now
Why-
what is the cause of action?
But the cause of action is that the similar issue in acquittal in the criminal case, this honorable court by coordinate bench has passed an order.
ମୋ କଥା ଶୁଣିବେନି ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଦୁଇଥର ଅଲରେଡି ସିଙ୍ଗଲ ବେଞ୍ଚ
No, sir, ସେଇଟା ମୁଁ ସାର୍ କହୁଛି ସାର୍
ସେଇଟା
ମୁଁ ସାର୍ ସେଇଟା କହୁଛି ସାର୍ ମୁଁ ତ ସବୁ averments ନେଇଛି ସାର୍
ଏଇଟା କଣ ପାଇଁ
ହଁ
ଆସିଛି?
ସାର୍ ସେଇଟା ମୁଁ କହୁଛି ସାର୍ since this similar issue this coordinate by sir passed order that on the clear acquittal on the criminal case on the ground they can be dismissed and that has been implemented and by the similar issue the number of cases has been passed and it has been but this case while this thing has been not taken into consideration by this division bench at the part
ଆଜ୍ଞା ମୋର କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚନ ଆନ୍ସର ଦେଲେ ଆପଣ ମୁଁ
ହଁ ସାର୍ ସେଇଟା ବସ୍ ସାର୍
କଣ
କହୁଛି
ପଚାରିଲି ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ମୁଁ ପଚାରିଲି ସିଙ୍ଗଲ ବେଞ୍ଚ ରେ ଡିବିରେ ୟୁ ହାଭ୍ ଲଷ୍ଟ What is the new cause of action?
ହଁ ସାର୍ ସେ new cause of action is that
ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ନା
ହଁ
ଅଲଗା
ସାର୍
ଛାଡ ବୋଲଉଛନ୍ତି ରାଉଣ୍ଡ
same similar issue but this honorable court has been passed coordinated has been passed order and this
cause of action new cause of action new cause of action ସେଟା କୁହନ୍ତୁ ସେଟା ନ କହିକି ବାକି ସବୁ କହୁଛନ୍ତି new cause of action କଣ ଗୋଟେ ରାଉଣ୍ଡ ଯାଇ ସାରିଲେଣି
ହଁ ସାର୍ coordinate bench has not taken into consideration
new cause of action କୁହନ୍ତୁ ରିଭ୍ୟୁ କରନ୍ତୁ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଫାଇଲ ପଳେଇ ଆସନ୍ତି
sir liberty
ଲିବର୍ଟି ନାଇଁ କଷ୍ଟ ଲାଗି ଲିବର୍ଟି ଦେବି ଆଉ
review sir
ବିଲକୁଲ ନାଇଁ ଛାଡ଼ିବି
sir
ଦେଖ the petitioner prayed for setting aside the order passed by the opposite party number 3 under annex 5 and direct the OP to accept the joining report forthwith with all the consequential service and financial benefits taken into consideration judgment on this in 9916 ଆପଣଙ୍କ case
no matter in similar situated cases this coordinate bench has passed order
ଆପଣ ଲେଖିଲେ ପାର୍ଟି ନା କାହିଁ ଲେଖନ୍ତିନି ପାର୍ଟି ନା ଲେଖିବେ ଜଜମେଣ୍ଟ ନମ୍ବର ଲେଖିବେ ଖାଲି ଲିଖିଦେବେ କୋର୍ଟ ପାସ୍ ଇନ୍ ଡେଟ୍ ନାଇଁ ଡେଟ୍ କି ଲିଖିବ
annex 8 page 20
ଆନେକ୍ସ ଡେଟ୍ କି ଲିଖିବ ଡେଟ୍ କି ଲିଖିବ ଡେଟ୍ ଲେଖିବେନି ଖାଲି ଗୋଟେ ରିପିଟିସନ ନମ୍ବର 9916 କୋଉ ଡେଟ୍ ତାର 10ଟା ଅର୍ଡର ପାସ୍ ହେଇଥିବ 10ଟା ଡେଟ୍ ଏଟା କି ଲିଖିବ
20/2022
ତ ଲେଖିବେ ନା ଆଉ କିଏ ଲିଖିବ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ ମୁଁ ଲିଖିବି ଦେଖ ଜଜମେଣ୍ଟ of this court passed in
Niranjan Sethi versus state
କେତେ
Niranjan Sethi versus state
pass on date
20/2022 29
29 or
22
2029
2022 9
September 20th September
14th September 2022
22 in repetition numbers civil number 9916 of 2020 in napadi na kondu
Niranjan Sethi versus state of Odisha
Ranjan Sethi
and
versus
others.
State of Odisha ଆପଣ ଯୋଉଠି ଲେଖିବେ ପୁରା ଲେଖିବେ ନା ଅଧା ଅଧା ଫାଳେ ଫାଳେ ଲେଖୁଛନ୍ତି ଏମିତି ଲେଖାଯାଏ ସବୁବେଳେ ଅର୍ଡର ଡେଟ୍ ମଷ୍ଟ ଲେଖିବେ ରିପିଟିସନ ନମ୍ବର ମଷ୍ଟ ଲେଖିବେ ପାର୍ଟି ନା ଲେଖିବେ ଏ ତିନିଟା ଜିନିଷ ଲେଖିଲେ ଯେ ସେଟା କମ୍ପ୍ଲିଟ ଆଉ ଇନକମ୍ପ୍ଲିଟ ଲେଖିକି ଛାଡି ଦଉଛନ୍ତି ହେଲା ତାପରେ land council the state Mr. Moon submit that the petitioner has already approached this court and he has lost in before the single judge as well as before the division bench. Again, without showing any new cause of action, he has filed this present writ petition. According to the petitioner is
8 of us are on the basis of this coordinate bench decision
coordinate bench decision ଆପଣ lost ହେଇଛି ଦୁଇଟା ଜାଗା
ହଁ ସାର୍ ସେଟା କେବେ ହେଲା ସାର୍ ଏଟା 23 ମାସ
ସେଇଟା ମୁଁ ଜାଣିନି ଆପଣ is not supposed to done like this
similar case ରେ ଅନ୍ୟମାନେ benefit ପାଇବେ on the basis of that after acquittal on the ground of
ସେଟା ପରେ ହେଇଛି ଜଜମେଣ୍ଟ ପରେ ହେଇଛି
ସାର୍ ନା ନା ପୂର୍ବରୁ ହେଇଛି ପୂର୍ବରୁ ହେଇଛି
ସେ କୋର୍ଟରେ କାହିଁ କହିଲେନି
ସାର୍ ସେ ତ କୋଉଠି ସ୍କୋପ
ସେ କୋର୍ଟରେ କାହିଁ କହିଲେନି ଆପଣ ସେ କହିବାର ଥିଲା ଆଉ ନ କହିଲେ ରିଭ୍ୟୁ ଫାଇଲ କରନ୍ତୁ ଯାଇକିରି ଆଉ ରିଭ୍ୟୁ କାହିଁ ଫାଇଲ କଲେନି ତାହେଲେ ଯଦି ନ ଶୁଣିଲେ ନ କହିପାରିଲେ ହଁ ଫାଇଲ ରିଭ୍ୟୁ ଡିଭିଜନ ହେଲା the petitioner land council petitioner takes liberty to withdraw the petition and file the review before the division bench. Next.
Item 49.
49. 49. None. You are there? What is the issue?
Petitioner prays for stay of the disengagement order from the
Madam, कौन issue टा देखो just you come mic Yes. On
Petitioner
karo
was
na. On. Achi. Otherwise come this side. Yes. Okay.
the-
What is the issue?
the petitioner was a lady Anganbadi supervisor,
Huh?
and thereafter his work says working at Nabrampur. Thereafter say the one vigilance case has been initiated against her.
She
For,
she is a Anganwadi supervisor.
Yes, Lordship, lady supervisor
Vigilance case was
initiated.
okay. Then
And thereafter she arrested and before the custody for 12 days.
you are arrested and I was in custody for 12 days.
Yes,
Okay.
Thereafter, she is released on bail on 11/10/2023. Yes, Lord.
Tapre?
On the ground that recovery amount has been recovered, bribe amount has been recovered, and she is released on bail.
Okay.
Thereafter, she approached before the CDPO, Nabrampur.
So you have given representation and that is yet it is yet to
No,
be decided.
pending. That representation has been pending.
Pending.
Yes.
You want that
Set over
representation to
the-
be decided.
No, Lordship, that CDPO has been set over the matter. After that, a petitioner approached before the collector on 20/10/2023. On the same day, the collector has been disengagement. The petitioner
Decided.
disengaged. Disengaged the
Disengaged.
petitioner. Yes, Lord.
Okay.
On the
So
ground.
she is challenging that collector's order.
Yes, Lord.
So what is the ground for challenge?
It's that bribe has been recovered from her.
Acha.
5,000 rupees.
Acha. ଆପଣ ଚୋରି କରିବେ ତାପରେ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ
No.
ରିକଭର ହେଇଗଲା ଆପଣ ଚୋରି ପଣଟା ପଳେଇଗଲା
But Lordship, she not taken any bribe.
ମ୍ୟାଡାମ ରାଇଟଲି ଅର ରଙ୍ଗଲି ଭିଜିଲାନ୍ସ ଧରିଲା ଧରା ପଡିଲା ଯେ ଇଏ ଗଲା କଷ୍ଟଡିକୁ ଗଲା 14 ଦିନ ରହିଲା ଆଇଲା ତାପରେ ପଇସା ରିକଭର ହେଇଗଲା ବୋଲି can he or she be absolved of all the responsibility all the I mean your cases against possible notice ହେଇଛି
Yes, he was a contractual employee. So she was arrested and detained for more than 48 hours.
ସେମିତି ବି contractual employee
From 2009, she has been contractual.
Yes,
fine but
not a regular employee.
but your conduct
In view of Article 311,
so you have filed the reply
no, fasting.
let him file the reply and come to the state to file the reply list the matter on 18 January
Item
you have a
50.
very poor case madam what to do let's see anyway I don't want to disappoint you on this day let him file reply okay okay next
Item 50.
50 50
Please, Lordship. The petitioner is the applicant for Anganwadi helper. The appellate authority rejected her case because she submitted the residential certificate only that is after the date of that is the closing of the application. He submitted a undertaking that while file the residential certificate that is issued by the Tahsildar within the 7 days. Within 4 days, he obtained the residential certificate submitted and the CDPO accepted that. And-
Second appeal है जहाँ.
And then thereafter, my lord,
Second
अरे केबे करेडा
Yeah, 23.
23
केबे ऑर्डर केबे करो
12/10/2023
12 10 अपन ऑर्डर 8 8 हो ये केबे करो
15/3/2023
3 ना मार्च रो
Second
अपन आउट अपील आउट फोरम अछि जान
collector.
अंडर दैट सेक्शन ला कहते ये जो सर्कुलर तार जो
2F.
हां
F.
2F लगो land classified petitioner is directed to approve the
Helper.
second appeal before the RDC
नहीं, नहीं, এটা
RDC
call-
collector.
नहीं, call for it.
এটা
Collector.
কাকে বলবে? ওটা আমাদের কে নিয়ে যায় কোন
For selection of Anganwadi helper.
under the 2F of the guideline for selection of Anganwadi worker.
Helper.
Helper, sir, helper. कहाँ पाको जी वो?
Collector Balis.
To the collector.
Balis.
Balis. And the collector Balis shall decide the second appeal. Decide the state appeal within a period of 1 month from the date of presentation of this order. Hello? 1 month from the presentation of the. My lord. Okay. And accounts member 3 of division bench 2 Odisha Celsius Tribunal. Therefore, the prayer of the petitioner cannot be entertained. Accordingly dismissed.
Obliged.
I agree.
Item number 2.
The petitioner did not adduce any document correspondences disputing the deduction of tax at source under section 194C of the IT Act by the Hindustan Lever Limited. Evidently, the petitioner did not consider such action by the Hindustan Lever Limited as dispute suitably for the agitation with Hindustan Lever Limited unless rate of IDC for financial year 2020-21 has been fixed at 1.25%. Accordingly, both the writ petition dispose of.
I agree.
Item number 3.
With respect to the efforts to discussion, this court is inclined to quash the notices dated 24/5/2022 and 25/7/2022 issued by the opposite part number 2 under section 148A of bracketed B and under section 148A bracketed small d of the Income Tax Act. Additionally, the notice dated 6/5/2021 and 20th May 2021 issued by the opposite party number are also quashed.
So I'm appearing for opposite party number 3. My name does not appear. That's
Name?
opposite part number 3, along with Mr. Mahanti.
Your name is there, sir?
I'm sorry.
Your
I'm
name is
sorry.
there.
The list does not indicate. I'm sorry.
Oh, say through them.
I'm sorry.
Cause listed. Item number 4.
I'm sorry, sorry. Necessary.
Yes, I agree.
Obliged.
Item number 4.
The writ petition is dismissed.
Obliged.
I agree.
Item number 5.
The ITA is dismissed.
I agree.
Item number 6.
Made, please.
In view of the efforts to discussion and submission made the foregoing paragraphs, it is submitted. The writ petition is liable to be dismissed.
Grateful.
I agree.
Item number 7, 8, and 9.
With respect to the efforts to discussion, the court is of the opinion that the impugn order passed by the OP number 2 on 17th June 2023 in rejecting the application filed on 6th June 2023 is quashed, accordingly disposed of.
withdraw painter. I'm the petitioner.
नहीं कौन इश्यू टा कौन
My lord, file का
माने केस विड्रॉ करिए
yes, I'm the petitioner.
नहीं केस टा कौन
My lord, both the party will agree to.
सर केस टा कौन को केस कौन केस मैं किसी जानी नहीं
Yes, my lord. My lord, सेटा होची court number 23 रो.
23 कौन केस टा
Matter, my lord, one settlement of the one labor.
कौन केस
FAO 1020.
कौन इश्यू कौन ना सेटी मेंशन करिए इज नॉट गोइंग टू हार्म यू रही गले 2 दिन कौन आइयो ओपनिंग रे कर देबे
ଗୋଟେ ସପ୍ତାହ 27 ରେ ଅଛି ତାଙ୍କର ସେଟିଲମେଣ୍ଟ
आधा हला कोन टागला
ଆମେ ପିଟିସନର
ସେଇ କୋର୍ଟ ରେ କରିବେ ନା ଏ ସେଟଲମେଣ୍ଟ ରେ ଏଡା ଏଇ କୋଉଟା अर्जेंसी କହିବେ ମୁଁ କରି ଦେବି ସିନା आपण सेटल विड्रॉ सेटल करिए
because the matter is settled up in 27 ତାହେଲେ ଆମ because that matter is pending here so that's why that not interfering.
This FAO for what?
FA for
इश्यू टा कोन को नांदी खाली FAO को
FA the compensation amount कितला so that that both the parties
compensation कोथि पई
से गोटे लेबर
ओ दिस आपण पूरा को नांदी
See act the our
Act.
passed.
कोथरे
employee
Compensation act.
हां तो आपण एवार्ड पास यू आर हैप्पी
yes madam
हु इज ऑपोजिट पार्टी
I am the petitioner
ऑपोजिट पार्टी
opposite party not happy not appearing we are
केंदी आपण विड्रॉ कर देबे ताने
I am the petitioner madam
ସେ ତାଙ୍କର ସେ company settle କରିଥିଲେ
से कंपनी वाला अछि
I am the company madam
you are the company
Yes,
with
madam.
opposite party
opposite party is the other person they are successful in this case now already
आपण विड्रॉ करे जाऊ
yes madam
विड्रॉ
I am the petitioner
जान तो जान on the submission of learned classes पर लिखिए in those language
oblige madam
item number 51.
51
My lords, the husband of the petitioner, died
51
and drowning, my lords.
आपण मोर ड्राउनिंग साप कामुडा ए सब आसन दियाउ के नहीं
कौन करिया जहाज सिला कहूछ
हां इला आपण तो जाल पके पके ड्राउनिंग लागे धरछंती 51 ना
my lords.
कौन है जी
ये drowning when he was taking bath,
रुकन तो कौन कथावार्ता होचंदी म
taking,
कोर्ट रूम रे के कथावार्ता में
taking
Yes.
bath into the in the pond and enter into the deep water and died.
which pond कोठी को से गार
My lords, affair
ए रोहन तो हमर आंसर देला काम सजे केते एफआईआर हो गई को पॉन्ड गार पॉन्ड
my lords.
गाडुआ पॉन्ड थिला
बलराम तांडी को पोखरी
कहा पो पचारुनी पॉन्ड कोड गार रे
my lords.
पॉन्ड रो बहुत गभीरा थिला
हाँ
आपण केंदी बोले सेठी की गाधुतले
हाँ
हां गाधुतले कि
नहीं गाधुथुलु
गाय के बोले ने आपण के बोले पॉन्ड को पसला गार के आपण मद पी के गाधे दिबे मद पीतिले कौन दी डॉक्टर रिपोर्ट दीजी
हाँ my lords.
कौन दीजी
Drowning due to
ड्राउनिंग ड्यू टू एक्सेस ड्रिंकिंग
my lords.
Huh? को पेज पढुछंती
my lords, affair ये
प्रिपेयर ना दिगी प्रिपेयर हेबे हो 3 तारिख लगे दोसी जानते प्रिपेयर कर मु तो एबे साथ देबी आपण को ना दिगी छ ड्राउनिंग ड्यू टू व्हाट
my lords, asphyxia in
सर
page 14 my lords.
हवा केंदी हवा
Page 14 my lords.
40
14 my lords.
14
14 my lords.
कौन लिखी छी डॉक्टर
Asphyxia
यार फर्स्ट टाइम डॉक्टर भलो अक्षर लिखी छी
inhalation of fluid causes
डॉक्टर ने एति
obstruction
गंधे
of the
हैंडराइटिंग रखंती
air passages which led to circulatory and respiratory failure. Wait under doubt.
ओके टेक नोटिस
In this case,
you have filed
let him appear with Tahsildar and submit all the
have
documents.
you submitted before the
No.
तहसीलदार
Say
My
80C
lords.
notice as well ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି।
My lords.
तहसीलदार पाखे देले
ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି
हो फॉर्म रे पूरा ता फॉर्म रे फिल अप करी
हाँ my lords.
नाइ ने आपण एप्लीकेशन में
Notice
ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି
ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି।
Notice ଦେଇଛୁ
Notice କଣ?
सेमती कोन हबो नो लैंड काउंसिल द पिटिशन इज डायरेक्टेड टू
ଆଗରୁ ତ ସେମିତି notice
Directed to intimate his client to approach before the Tahsildar with by filling the proper application form
matters ଆଗରୁ similar
prescribed thereof.
similar order pass ହେଇଛି matters ଏଇଟା
ଆଉ ସବୁ shortcut ରାସ୍ତା କାହିଁ ଧରୁଛନ୍ତି?
ଏଇଟା ପରେ
ସିମଲା ରୋଡ କଣ ପାସ୍ ହେଇଥିଲା ଦେଖିଲେ?
ସେ
ଦେଖାନ୍ତୁ କଣ ସିମଲା ରୋଡ ଟିକେ ଦେଖିଲେ?
କେବଳ instruction ପାଇଁ
instruction କେମିତି ହବ
ଆଜ୍ଞା
document
ସୁବିଧା ଆପଣ ଯୋଉଟା କହିଲେ ଇନଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ସନ କଣ ନେବେ ଆପଣ ତହସିଲଦାରକୁ ନ ଯାଇକି ସିଧା ଗୋଟେ ଆପ୍ଲିକେସନ ଧରିଦେଲେ କେମିତି? ଆପଣ ଜାଣନ୍ତୁ ନହେଲେ
disburse ହେଇଛି ଆଗରୁ
ଆପଣ ଏଇ ସର୍ଟକଟ ରୁଟ ଧରନ୍ତୁ।
ଆଉ ଧରିବାନି
ରିପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟେସନ ଡିସ୍ପୋଜାଲ ଆପଣ
ଆଉ
ଭାବୁଛନ୍ତି
ଧରିବାନି
ଡିସ୍ପୋଜାଲ କରିଦେବି ଆପଣ ଏମିତି କହିଦେବେ?
ଏଇ ଗୋଟେ ମାପ କରିବି
ଆପଣ ଆପଣ ରିପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟେସନ ଡିସ୍ପୋଜାଲ କହିଦେଲେ ମୁଁ କଣ କରିଦେବି ଭାବୁଛନ୍ତି?
ଏଇ ଗୋଟେ ଏ ଥରେ କହିବି
ହେଲାନି କି ତହସିଲଦାର ପାଖରେ ଯାଇକି ଦେଲେ ସେ କରିବେନି
ହଁ
next step
ତହସିଲଦାର
ultimately
ଡାଇରେକ୍ଟଲି ହେଇଗଲା ଯେ
ହବ ନହେଲେ ଠିକ
apply in proper format as suggested under the what is that department?
DM disaster management disaster management
Disaster management department. Okay.
କଣ ସେ guideline ଦେଲା
If the petitioner approaches within 2 weeks from today, the said Tahsildar shall dispose of the application within 4 weeks thereafter. ହେଲା? ହଁ ତାପରେ ଆସିବେ
sub item
ସବୁ ଆଇଟମ ସବୁ ସେମ୍ ଅର୍ଡର
snake
ସେମ୍ ସ୍ନେକ୍ ଆଇଟମ ସ୍ନେକ୍ ଲେଖିଦେବ ହେଲା ସବୁ ଜଏନ୍ କରବାନି ଆଉ ଥରେ କରେକ୍ସନ କରିବାକୁ ଆସିବେ ସେ ନେକ୍ସଟ
Item 52.
କେତେଟା
52
ତିନିଟା ଅଛି ପରା
ପାଇଯିବେ ମାନେ ଯାଆନ୍ତୁ ମାସେ ଭିତରେ ସେ କରିବ ନହେଲେ ଦେଖିବା ସବୁବେଳେ ସେଇ ବାଟ ଆସନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ ଏଇ ପାରାସୁଟିଂ ବାଟ ବନ୍ଦ କରନ୍ତୁ ସିଧା ଉପରୁ ଆସିକି ପଡୁଛନ୍ତି ସିଡି ହଁ ସିଡି ଚଢିଲେ ଭଲ ୟେସ୍
GRS matter, my lord, petition is a lady, my lord, violating the violent, she has been transferred from Bhanjanar block to Belongta block, my lord.
କେତେ ଦୂର
My lord, village Brahmanipada 35 kilometer. The village is her village is Brahmanipada, my lord, and Belongta block is 35 kilometer.
ଭଞ୍ଜନଗରରୁ ବେଲଗୁଣ୍ଠା
Brahmanipada to Belongta, my lord.
ବ୍ରାହ୍ମଣୀପଦର ଭଞ୍ଜନଗର ବ୍ଲକ ଅଣ୍ଡରରେ ଆସୁଛି
earlier she approached in WPC number 3494023
କଣ ହେଇଥିଲା ସେଇଟା
ସେ କଣ ହେଇଛି
ସେଟା ଇଏ dismiss ହେଇଥିଲା ଟ୍ରାନ୍ସଫର ଟା ମୁଁ ଚ୍ୟାଲେଞ୍ଜ କରି ଆସିଥିଲି
ଏବେ
in the meantime I have
ଏବେ
filed
କଣ
a representation, my lord. ମାନେ ଭଞ୍ଜନଗରରୁ ଖାଲି ଦେଖିଥିଲେ ଯେ 9.5 କିଲୋମିଟର ବୋଲି ହେଇଥିଲା ବୋଲି ବଟ୍ ମାଇ ଭିଲେଜ ଇଜ ଫ୍ରମ ବ୍ରାହ୍ମଣୀପଦ ଟୁ ବେଲଙ୍ଗଟା
ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଭିଲେଜ ହିସାବରେ ଥୋଡ଼ି ହବ
in another case, my lord,
ଧରନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଭିଲେଜ କୋରାପୁଟରେ ଥିବ
in another case, my lord,
ହବ ନା
in another case in same block, my
ଯୋଉ
lord.
ବ୍ଲକ ରେ ଆପଣ କାମ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ବ୍ଲକ ହେଡକ୍ୱାର୍ଟର ଟୁ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ବ୍ଲକ ହେଡକ୍ୱାର୍ଟର କି ଆଉ କୋଉ ଦୂରିଆ ଯାଏ ସେଠୁ ହିସାବ କରାଯାଏ ଆପଣ ଭିଲେଜ ରହିବ କୋଉଠି ତ ସେଠୁ ହିସାବ କରିବେ
ମାନେ in another case, my lord,
ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଭିଲେଜ ରୁ ମୁଁ ପଚାରୁନି
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ଭଞ୍ଜନଗରରୁ ବେଲଗୁଣ୍ଠା
ବେଲଙ୍ଗଟା ସେ that is the 9 kilometer.
9 କିଲୋମିଟର କିଛି ହେବନି ଯାଆନ୍ତୁ ଡିସମିସ୍ଡ ସେମିତି
ମାନେ
ହୁଏନି
in another case,
ଆନାଦର କେସ୍ ଫେସ୍ ନାହିଁ ଆପଣ ଯୋଉ ବ୍ଲକ ରୁ ଥିବେ ସେ ବ୍ଲକ ହେଡରୁ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ବ୍ଲକ କେତେ ଦୂର ସେ ପାଖାପାଖି ଗାଁରେ ଆପଣ ପୋଷ୍ଟିଂ କଣ ସେଟା ଆମେ ଇଣ୍ଟ୍ରା ବ୍ଲକ ପାଇଁ ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ
my lord, I have filed a representation that may be considered, my lord.
କିଛି କରିବେନି ସେମାନେ ଓକେ ଠିକ ଅଛି କନସିଡର ଦ ପିଟିସନର ଟୁ ଆପ୍ରୋଚ ଦ କଲେକ୍ଟର
Your lordship has already decided the case
ଆଉ କରି ସାରିଛି ଫିର ବି ରିପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟେସନ ଶୋ କି ଅଛି ନା କଣ କରିବ ନିଶା ପରା ରିପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟେସନ ଟା
again a fresh cause of action will arise again
ଯାହାକୁ
they
ଦେଖିଲା
will
କଣ
come.
ନିଶା
Again a fresh cause of action will arise again they will come.
ଡିସମିସ୍ କରିଦେବା ଠିକ ରିପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟେସନ ଗୋଟେ କଣ
Representation pending that may be disposal
କୋଉଠି ପେଣ୍ଡିଂ ଅଛି
before collector opposite department 2, my lord.
ପିଟିସନ ସବମିଟ ରିପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟେସନ ପେଣ୍ଡିଂ ୱିଥ୍ ଦ କଲେକ୍ଟର ଏନେକ୍ସର କେତେ
And answer 3, my lord.
Answer 3. The same shall be disposed of by the collector. Ganjam. Within a period of 1 month from today.
taking into note earlier order
Huh?
earlier order or its amounts to review of lordship's order by the collector earlier it did not in fact dismiss now if the collector will change that it amounts to review of lordship's order
Earlier order na dismiss ହେଇଥିଲା
Dismiss ହେଇଥିଲା
ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଲେଖ ଉପରେ ଦେଇକି ଲେଖ it is Land Council of the state so they submitted that the petitioner had earlier approached this court by way of writ petition number
WPC 34940
WPC 34940
yes of 2020
34940
yes
of 2023
yes
23 la
disposed upon
which was disposed on by
20th
this court
20th November 20
on 20th November
23
23 by dismissing the,
Yes.
by dismissing the said. The collector Ganjam shall not dismiss ही better होगा, अलग confusion हो, dismiss हो, dismiss हो.
Representative pending.
Sir, नहीं representation में से तो confusion है सिर्फ बहुत.
Same
आपना
block-
9 किलोमीटर same block की, same block नो है.
अलग
Same.
Never-
भंजनर
never-
उसरोटा आगे
never.
20 किलोमीटर है हिचा.
उधर खाली लिख देता. If the distance of the present place of posting and the place of to the next to the
Village to present place of posting.
village to हवा नहीं हो. इधर कहीं village to नहीं होगा. Present place of posting to the proposed place of posting is not very far. The representation shall not be considered. खत्म. ହେଲା ଆପଣ ସାପ ବି ମରିବନି, ବାଡି ବି ଭାଙ୍ଗିବନି. ଆପଣ ଯେମିତି ଫୋର୍ସ କରିବେ ମୁଁ ସେମିତି ଅର୍ଡର ଦେବି. 9 କିଲୋମିଟର ଆପଣ ବହୁତ ଦୂର ଭାବୁଛନ୍ତି, କି କଣ କରିବେ? ସବୁ ତ ଆପଣ ଘର ପାଖରେ ହବନି ନା.
मतलब भंजनर सोरडा इन another case has passed the order में this on report only 20 kilometers ହେଇଛି.
ସାର୍ ସତ କଥା କହିବି, ଆପଣ ସେ ବହୁତ କହିବେ, ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ଟ୍ରାନ୍ସଫର କେସ୍ ମୁଁ ଏଣ୍ଟରଟେନ୍ କରିବିନି. ଯା କାଟିଦିଅ ସବୁ.
Sorry my lord,
Transfer
sorry.
petition, transfer petition. The collector is within his authority to transfer the GRS as per the guideline prescribed by the Department of Panchayati Raj. है ना? डेट टा कहते
25/8
25/8/2023, and according to the collector is within its jurisdiction to transfer in compliance with the guidelines prescribed according to disposal. Next.
Item 54.
Next.
May I please, Lord?
Hmm?
The petitioner taken a house building loan, my lord. 12
54
lakh.
54
My lord. Out of that, he has paid 9 lakh something. My lord,
କେତେ ନେଇଥିଲେ ହସ୍ପିଟାଲ ଲୋନ?
12 ଲକ୍ଷ ଟଙ୍କା.
12 ଲକ୍ଷ.
ଆଜ୍ଞା ତା ଦେହରୁ 9 ଲକ୍ଷ କେତେ ଦେଇ ସାରିଲେଣି. ସିଏ ଗୋଟେ ସେଲ ନୋଟିସ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି, ଗୋଟେ ଓଟିଏସ ଆପ୍ଲିକେସନ ଟା ପେଣ୍ଡିଂ ଅଛି.
ଆପଣଙ୍କର ସେଲ ନୋଟିସ କେବେ ଦିଆହେଲା?
22 ରେ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି.
22
ଆଜ୍ଞା
2022 ରେ.
ଆଜ୍ଞା
22 ରେ ଗୋଟେ ମାସଟା ଥିବ ନା, ମାସ ଡେଟ୍
Annexure 3 my lord, page 16 my lord.
କେବେ ଡେଟ୍ କୁହନ୍ତୁ?
ସେଟା ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି 3/9/2022. My OTS application may be considered.
Yeah, for the bank.
I'm for the bank.
You have any instruction?
First time ପାଇଁ
Received the
ଆସିଛି.
copy.
Okay, land council copy ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ.
ଆଜ୍ଞା.
Who is your senior?
Tuna,
Tuna sir.
Mr. Tuna.
Okay, Mr. Tuna. Land council bank. What is your name?
Samriddha Krishna Behra.
Author?
Samriddha Krishna Behra.
Okay, Samriddha Krishna Behra. ଆଉ କିଛି ଯୋଡି ହେଲାନି? କୃଷ୍ଣା ଶିବ ରାମ ରାବଣ କି ଯୋଡି ଦେଇଥାନ୍ତେ, ଆଉ ଟିକେ ଲମ୍ବା ହେଇଥାନ୍ତା. Okay. We have some notice on behalf of the bank, and you give a copy.
My lord.
Okay. List the matter. Second opening day record. Opening day. Third January.
Till date no course ଅଛି.
ସାର୍ ଏମିତି ମୁଁ କହିପାରିବିନି. ଆପଣ କଣ ଏତେ ପଇସା ଦେବେନି, ନୋ କୋର୍ସିଭ ଆକ୍ସନ ବୋଲି କେମିତି? କୋର୍ଟକୁ ଆଇଲେ ମୁଁ ଚେଷ୍ଟା କରିବି ସଲ୍ଭ କରିବା ପାଇଁ. ସବୁ ଅଟକେଇ ଦେଲେ ହବନି.
Till date
ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ମ୍ୟାଟରରେ କୋର୍ଟ
ସେଲ ନୋଟିସ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି.
ସେଲ୍ ନୋଟିସ୍ ଦେଲେ କଣ ସେଲ୍ ହେଇଯିବ ଭାବୁଛନ୍ତି? ଆପଣ ସେମିତି ମାର୍ଚ୍ଚ ମାସେ କିଛି ହେବନି. ମାର୍ଚ୍ଚ ପାଖାପାଖି ଯାହା ହବ ହବ, କାହିଁକି ନା ସେତେବେଳେ ତାଙ୍କର ଦେଖିବାର ଥାଏ. ହେଲା, ଆପଣ ଜାନୁଆରୀ ସେଫ୍, ଫେବୃଆରୀ ବି ସେଫ୍, ମାର୍ଚ୍ଚ ମାସରେ ଅନସେଫ୍. ତେଣୁ ଡୋଣ୍ଟ ୱରି. ହେଲା,
Till date no course.
ଆରେ କିଛି ହେବନି. କଣ ହେଲା?
ଜାନୁଆରୀ 1st week ରେ ଆସୁ. Till date no course.
ନୋ କୋର୍ସିଭ ଆକ୍ସନ ମୁଁ କହିପାରିବିନି. ଆପଣ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କରେ ପଇସା ଦେବେନି, ଆଉ ନୋ କୋର୍ସିଭ ଆକ୍ସନ ମୁଁ କାହିଁ ଦେଇଯିବି? ଯଦି ମ୍ୟାଟର ବଞ୍ଚିଥିବ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଘର ଦ୍ୱାରା, ମୁଁ ଦେଖିବା. ଆଉ ନହେଲେ ଯାଆନ୍ତୁ. Next.
Item 55.
55.
Item 55, my lords. My lords, here I have challenged the illegal retention of my title deeds with the opposite party 1 and 2 bank, my lords.
ଭାଇ title deed କଣ illegal detention କଣ ପାଇଁ?
My lords, I had availed a cash credit loan from the opposite party 1 and 2 bank in the year 2021. That was due to expire on 15/12/2022. which it did. My lords, subsequent to that, I applied for renewal. I had regularly processed my account, but for whatsoever reasons that is best known to the opposite party bank, they did not renew my account till June 2023. Pending which
bank?
My lords, IndusInd Bank.
IndusInd issue notice. It is issue notice to IndusInd Bank. OP number 2 lakha. OP number 2 and OP number 3.
OP number 1 and 2, my lords. OP number 3 is the bank where I have currently my cash credit account.
So, se bank ko kahin nahi?
My lords, problem kon hochi, je jo title deeds mora release karleni, I am supposed to deposit the same title deeds with
So,
the
e
new.
bank ko kahin party banji ko karibo?
My lords, see, amaro loan account bond kar deleni. I am unable to do any transactions with the said loan account, my lords. I am helpless. My business has stopped, my lords.
3rd January. 1, 2, 3. By registered proceeding.
My lords, I pray in the interim, I may be permitted to operate my cash credit account with the OP3.
I don't know anything. Why should
My business will stop.
Other party no aswa mo kichhi kari parini. Business se bhi stop loan nebe paisa debeni.
My lords, paisa mo pura dechi. There is no.
Bank no aswa
that is a part of my annexures, my lord.
Paisa
kichhi.
last day na apna uthile jagi kiri.
My lords, no.
You are in a slumber sleep like Kumbhakarna. How?
My lords, ମୁଁ ସବୁ ପଇସା ଦେଇ ଦେଇଛି ସେମାନେ
ଏଥିରେ ତ ଶୁଇଲେ କଣ ଭାଇ ଆଇଲେ ଆଗରୁ କାଇଁ ଆଇଲେନି କ୍ଲାସ ରେ ଆଇଲେ
କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଯେ ତୁମେ ମତେ ଗୋଟେ
କିଛି କରିବନି 3rd January ଯାଆନ୍ତୁ ନେକ୍ସଟ
my lords
କିଛି
my
ମୁଁ ଅପରେଟ କରିବାକୁ ଦେଇ ପାରିବିନି କାଇଁ ମୁଁ unless the bank says କଣ ହେଇଛି ମୁଁ ସବୁ ସାରା କଥା ଜାଣିନି
my lords OP3 just a moment if your lordship appreciates OP3
see,
is
unless the bank comes the capacity to appreciate is incapacitated okay so I can't
I understand your lordship.
Asu bank देखिवा
ମୋ account my lords 15 दिन mo I am a transporter. I need cash for daily transactions my lord.
पैसा भाବୁଛ ଆଉ 5ଟା account ଥିବ କୋଉଠି
ନାଇଁ my lords ଗୋଟିଏ account ସେ ମାନେ genuine grievance before your lordship because
genuine grievance ଏଟା କଣ ଏଟାକୁ ବନ୍ଦ ହେଇଯାଇଛି
my lords cash ମାନେ ଯେହେତୁ ମୁଁ title deeds ଟା deposit କରିପାରନି with the new bank they are saying ki ମାନେ ଆମେ we cannot let you operate even though you have given everything even though but ଯେହେତୁ title deeds ଦେଇନାହାନ୍ତି ଆମେ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ operate କରିବାକୁ ଦେଇ ପାରିବୁନି
title deed କଣ ପାଇଁ ଦରକାର bank କୁ
my lords as the security for the cash credit account
ତମେ ବିନା କାଲି ଆପଣ ଅପରେଟ କରିବେ କାଲି କଣ ନେଇକି ପଳେଇବେ ସେ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କର
my lords that is why ସେମାନେ illegally ଆମର ଦଉନାହାନ୍ତି after
even illegal order pass କରିବେନି
my lords ma kindly see annexure 10 for a moment
ନାଇଁ ନାଇଁ nothing ସେ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ଆସିଲେ ଦେଖା
my lords
ଥାର୍ଡ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ଦେଇ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କରେ ଗୋଟେ ଦସ୍ତି ବି ଦେଇ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ହେଲା ଟେକ୍ ଦସ୍ତି notice of
my lords
by registered post and also dasti ହେଲା
I may be some way protected my lords that
I
is
can't protect sir I can't protect unless the bank comes I can't protect that is your fault ଆପଣ ଏତେ ଦିନ ଶୋଇଥିଲେ କଣ ପାଇଁ
ନା my lords
ଆଗରୁ ଆସିବା କଥା ନା ଆଗରୁ ଆସିଥିଲେ ମୁଁ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ବାଲାକୁ ଡାକିକି ସାଙ୍ଗେ ସାଙ୍ଗେ ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ ସଲ୍ଭ କରିଦେଇଥାନ୍ତି
I understand but your lordship is kind enough to consider my juxtaposition before your lordship my lord
you're right you don't feel any no need for any kind from me you're right but thing is you have to also
my lords I understand your lordship's concern
third ରେ ଆସ next
ଖାଲି third ଯାକେ ମତେ କିଛି protection ମୋ account ରେ ଚଲୁ
କେମିତି ଚାଲିବ ଭାଇ ନହେଲେ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ଚାଲିବାକୁ ତାର ଦିଅନ୍ତନି ତମ ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ ରେ ବୁଝନ୍ତା
my lords ମୋ
unless they come I can't
transaction ମାନେ ମୁଁ
I understand
କରି ପାରୁନି my lords
I understand I can't
my article 19 is gone down the drains my lords
ଏତେ ଲୋକର ଆର୍ଟିକଲ କୋଉଠି ଭାସୁଛି ଜାଣିପାରୁନ ତମ ଆର୍ଟିକଲ ଦେଶର କୋଟି କୋଟି ଲୋକଙ୍କର ଆର୍ଟିକଲ ଭାସୁଛି ସମୁଦ୍ରରେ ତମେ ବେଶୀ ଏଠି ଆର୍ଟିକଲ 19 ଜି କହିଲେ କଣ ହବ ନେକ୍ସଟ
Item 56.
56
May I please, Your Lordship? Your Lordship, the petitioner is a chartered accountant, Your Lordship. The petitioner received some amount from one of his clients, Your Lordship, as fees. Thereafter, Your Lordship, under annexure 3,
କଣ ଅସୁବିଧା ହେଲା କଣ
Your Lordship, his account amount has been marked as an hold, Your Lordship. Amount of rupees 3,21,000 was marked as hold.
Gold.
Hold, 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 Your Lordship. It was marked as hold, Your Lordship. On the same day, received 2 emails, 3,07,000, annexure 3, Your Lordship, at 1:39 p.m.
Which bank?
State Bank, Your Lordship.
Okay, State Bank, Mr. Gurudat kar ଅଛନ୍ତି କି କିଏ ଅଛି State Bank ର State Bank କିଏ ନାହାନ୍ତି so issue notice to State Bank of India GM କୁ କଣ ପାଇଁ କରୁଛୁ local head office ଯୋଉ
Your Lordship, the issue pertains to 3 different states, Your Lordship. That is why so many parties, Your Lordship. When I approach the branch, they are saying that instruction have been issued from these branches. That is why the amount has been marked as
Okay,
hold.
you stop copy on all those things.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Issue notice to all the opposite parties by registered post. Place the matter fourth, fifth rush.
Obliged, Lordship.
Next.
Only
Item
except
Except
OP 8 and 9, OP 8.
8 is state, Your Lordship.
Opiate state waves of legally. Narcos Minister waves of notice for opiate 8. OP 8 and 9.
OP 8 only.
Only 8. 9 keys.
9, Your Lordship.
अच्छा खाली 8 छाड़ दो सब. ठीक है.
Obliged,
Next.
Lordship.
Item 57.
57.
Yeah, Lord, please. This is regarding promotion matter.
Promotion to what post?
Promotion from GRS to
No,
EEO.
whether this bench is assigned with this matter or not.
GRS promotion.
GRS to PEO.
PEO. Gradation list has been prepared.
GRS appointment.
Appointment, your lordship can, but it is a promotion to the next
Promotion
level.
to the
It
next
is a dispute.
Approve the matter be placed before the so assign the other bench. Next.
Item 58.
58.
58, my lord, in the year 2012, I took 7 lakh of loan. Till 2023, I paid everything apart from 80,000. I went to the bank to say that
Everything apart from 80,000.
The balance was 80,000.
Everything apart from 80,000.
My lord.
Wow.
Remaining
apart from 80,000.
my lord, remaining amount was 80,000. I went to the bank. I said I want to pay 80,000. 2023.
23.
Yes.
What is the problem then?
When I went to them, they said, no, your account balance is remaining balance outstanding is 3,66,000.
So can I decide?
No, my lord. The grievance here of the petitioner. No, my lord. The grievance is, my lord. I objected to the same. They said there was a mistake on behalf of the bank since 2012, for which you are now liable to pay 3,66,000. I approached
Which bank? Which bank?
Odisha Grammya Bank.
Take notice.
I've served copy. I've served copy to my learned senior.
Bank, Mr. Mahanti, shall take instruction. This is the matter on fourth rush.
My lord, may I pray? My lord, may I pray for third? Only reason is
okay. Third.
Yes. Yes.
Next.
59.
59.
Lordship, the last order directed.
Lordship, in this case, we need some time to get the instruction, my lord. I have asked for. It is with regard to release of vehicle.
Or ask the state to take some instruction from the department. Accordingly, this is the matter. Fifth rush. Fifth.
Item 60.
5th January, madam.
5th, yeah. 60. 60. None appears. List the matter on February 2nd. Next.
61.
May I please, your
61.
lordship? The state is supposed to address your lordship with regard to. The state is supposed to address your lordship. And on the last occasion, your lordship has been pleased
I
to.
got something. What's the instruction?
The social boycott issue in the Nayagarh, your lordship.
Oh.
The Kha Panchayat and the Kangaroo Court, such types of things are going on.
Kangaroo court ki,
What is the story behind the story is the present petitioner has encroached a government land in inside the village. When the villagers approached him to vacate that land, he has not vacated. And a road has to go through that encroached land. There the dispute arises.
For that
So you have
reason,
made it.
for that reason, the mob will come and destroy my.
You have made mountain out of molehill.
Your lordship kindly see the photographs and show
What
the pen drive.
photograph? Photograph
For a
can be.
movie, your lordship.
ଯେମିତି ମଝିରେ ହମାସର ଦେଖୁଛି ତାପରେ ଦେଖିଲା ବେଳେ କୋଉ ଆଉ କୋଉଠି ଯୁଦ୍ଧର ଗୋଟେ ଫଟୋ ଦେଖୁଛି ଟିଭି ବାଲା ଏମିତିଆ ଫଟୋଗ୍ରାଫର କଣ ମାନେ ଅଛି?
Your lordship kindly see in presence of the police. Your lordship
Photograph.
kindly see the pen drive.
Many things are pen drive କଣ ଦେଖ?
Video that has been recorded by the younger son of the petitioner. And the fact behind the screen is that the state is not addressing your lordship properly in this matter.
Okay, let me do one thing. Record district, right?
Nayagarh, my lord.
Okay, the SP Nayagarh to the considering the grievance of the petitioner, the SP Nayagarh to look into the matter of ostracizing the present petitioner by the villagers. By the which village?
2 times meeting have been already held.
एसपी थरे जाओ एसपी बुली के आसो ठीक है गां बुला बुला
Already the IIC has
अरे आईसी यात्रा किछि नै से आगुटे पार्टी मिसी दियो एसपी जाओ निजे आईसी किछि करि परबेनी
my lord, as your
हाँ।
lordship wishes.
देखो to which village गाना कोन
That is in Mali Sahi.
हाँ
Mali Sahi, Deoli.
माली साई
The street is Deoli, post Mali Sahi, district Nayagarh.
Deuli, my lord. Deuli.
गाना माली साई
Deuli.
देउरी
Deuli.
देउली देउळरू देउली तो
Again.
ओके DEOLI village देउली and for माली साईटा street post माली साई and look into the problem faced by the present petitioner because of the social boycotting.
My lord.
The petitioner, the petitioner has not been able to reside in the village for such a long time.
My lord.
Hence, the superintendent of superintendent of police, Nayagarh, shall personally visit the village and within 1 week from today,
My lord.
and try to resolve the dispute and send the report to this court
My lord.
by 3rd. Hello?
Your lordship made it within 1 week from production of the order.
Oh, of course, within 1 week from production of this order. And we will send the report to this court before the next date of listing, that is this the matter on 9th.
May I further pray one thing. The copy of your lordship's order may kindly provided in course of the day.
हाँ वही एक कर दे ये संख्या कर दो ना से जाओ आगे कर दे जा जाओ आगे काय पठा तो करो जा बड़ा जल्दी फटाफट को आगे काय गुटे
A small indulgence further from your lordships. There is already an order from this honorable court. I had annexed, sir, my lords, 8. With regard to dealing with social ostracism, the state was directed to formulate a law.
अरे भाई जाओ से आगो आप रिपोर्ट दो तो तुम एते ज्ञान काई झाडू छ बाबा रखो तुम ज्ञान टा थौ पछा यूज करिवो आउ को केस यूज कला हबनी बहुत एसपी जाई रिपोर्ट दउ तापर तुम कोन हला आउडी फॉर्मेशन लॉ नुआ नुआ आईपीसी रे अछि सब जा
Development.
पढि दो नुआ पास हलान पार्लियामेंट रे लागबो बस तमर सब इशू से एड्रेस ही जाउछि थैंक टू द प्राइम मिनिस्टर
Since 11/8/2020, 53 kilo 500 grams of contraband ganja.
केबे
मतलब 11/8/2020 your lordship has granted
11/8 रो अछंती
11/8 मझिरे 6 मास में मते बेल दिया हितला
53 किलो
53
ओके
किलो
ग्रांटेड आसंत रो हम पिला आसंत रो लिखिबी नि की
नहीं आपनकर ऑर्डर अछि त मु पढै दो
दे
स्टेट को भी दे दो
अरे से केते समय लागुची बाहर जाते अच्छा भी कोन बरजात्री आसुन ना कोन आनी बस हली 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 आसु सीधा ठीक है जल्दी देख लो फटाफट आसु केते समय आउची तो एठु एठु आसे भी ओके
both the orders by your lordship.
Okay.
Only the date of arrest has been mentioned by my
date
lord
of
and friend.
arrest, date of
Friend is 11/8, that is the date of FIR. But the
11/8?
date of arrest is 7th September 2020, my lord.
20 na?
My lord, 7th September 2020.
7/9/20.
The date of arrest la तावले से मशीन में पता नहीं तो लेकिन चलो ला जा hello next
Item 63.
May I please?
63
Offense under section 20B2C.
केते क्वांटिटी कोन दो आते को अपन क्वांटिटी केते
150 kg.
हां
151
150 kg.
केते दिन रहलेनी
Custody since
10th September 2000.
भाई गांजा केते केबेट रहले ई गुटे खाली इन्फॉर्मेशन धरि आसी सफिशिएंट आ केते वजन एति की दुईटा कथा कोइ करना
10/9/2020.
हां
10/9/2020.
9 कहबे न कोट रे
September.
हां 10 September 2020 हां एंती को दियो 9 10 कोन कहउछन चुछा देखो 10 September
It's outside the state locum.
Yeah, similar.
Outside state.
My lord.
My lord, this is the similar person has already granted bail.
Yeah.
He is also outsider.
Outsider.
my lord.
I have granted.
Yes.
Okay. Further. Allowed, allowed. No call. Allowed to पूछिए हो. Okay, allowed.
Usually your lordship in other cases used to.
बाला के amount deposit करे पड़ियो. बाहर स्टेट ना. ठीक है. You have to secure your bona fide.
Similarly
केते केते amount लिखा है?
किसी दिया है ना.
दिया नहीं. आपण 3 लाख देबे. सीवीटी 3 लाख. देबे?
दे परियो हम जान.
केते दे? जाने ना ना तो बाहर स्टेट ना. स्टेट रो हम किसी माना करूँ फटाफट.
ସେଇଟା ସାର୍ ଅର୍ଡର ଟା ବି ଦେଖିଥିଲି କିଛି
स्टेट रो होता ना किसी सुधा नहीं.
ସେଇଟା ବି ସାର୍ ବାହାର ଷ୍ଟେଟ ର
1 लाख कर दे. हल्का 1 लाख. 1 लाख.
50,000 में କିଛି
एमती बार्गेन करियो जाओ.
माने କିଛି ନାହିଁ.
जाओ नल रिजेक्ट. दबे देबे पचरे गाड़ी जाते ना आपण छाड़ दो छुट्टी पर पड़ता
ଭିତରେ ଅଛି ଆଜ୍ଞା.
ଭିତରେ ଥାଉ ଆପଣ ପଚାରିବେନି ଯିଏ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଯିଏ କେସ୍ ଦେଇଥିବେ ତାକୁ କହିଲେ ପଚାରିଥାନ୍ତା ସେ କଣ କରେ ସେ ଲୋକଟା କଣ କରେ
କିଛି ନାହିଁ ସେ ଚାଷ ବାସ କରୁଥିଲା ସେ
କୋଉଠିକା ଲୋକ
ୱେଷ୍ଟ ବେଙ୍ଗଲ
କଣ ଚାଷ କରେ
କଣ ଚାଷ
କରେ ନା ଏମିତି ଗଞ୍ଜା ଚାଲାନ କରେ ସବୁ
ଚାଷ କରୁଥିଲା ଫାର୍ମିଂ କରେ ସେ ଧାନ ଚାଷ ସେଇ ସମୟରେ ଆସିଥିଲା ଯେ କୋରୋନା ପିରିୟଡ ରେ ଏଠି ଆସି ଆରେଷ୍ଟ ହେଇଗଲା.
The difficulty of my learned friend is that the other person from the same circumstances has got without surety, so he how does he justify it? How does he justify it?
ରହନ୍ତୁ ये भी से बाहर लोक
सेम पेज नंबर 6 में
अच्छी तो नहीं गप तीनटा 2 लाख दिए जी मिछ कथा कहू 2 लाख देबे आपण 2 लाख टाइम इक्वल फुटिंग 2 लाख रखो जिंदा लखाई न देखि कि गप मत मु भी आपण कथा रे मानि देखनी आउ
2 lakh to solvent surety.
सेही से कथा कहू मु कोनटा कहू
पैसा बाबू
मु सेटे तो मु पैसा देई कहू हां मु सेही कथा कहू
I'm sorry, I thought that he's talking about
no, I'm saying that only. Next.
Item 64.
My lord, in custody from
On the last
26
occasion,
September.
before my lord senior starts, my lord, on the last occasion, your lordship has directed the state to obtain the city.
What instructions, my lord?
on
Arnesh
13th
Kumar violated. I'm in custody.
What is the issue? What is the issue?
424, the allegation is 420, 420, 406, 468, 471 in custody, my lord, for 4.5 years. And my lord, my lord, he's supposed to be a person who made available land to the Hindustan Construction. He gave land available to the Andhra Bank. The Andhra Bank man who has been arrested has been enlarged on bail by my lord. And apart from that, my lord, 4 years in custody, 4.5 years in custody. That Sadhangi.
Mr. Panda, I think.
Yes.
That matter.
Yes. But here he's the builder.
Who is this? He's the builder.
He's the builder.
Say order answer.
Yes. And apart from that, my lord, 7 years, Arnesh Kumar applies clearly. Until applies.
Yeah.
There's a caveat in that, my lord. Apart from the, he was also not keeping well.
This man? Similar, health ground. This man was admitted in.
That is the only distinguishing feature between mine and this one.
But this man, your man is not well. He's fine.
He's in custody. He's in custody. He's been granted bail by another person.
Hello? On the ground of long detention.
Long detention. And no process, no trial has proceeded. Not even one witness.
Okay.
66.
56.
Your lordship,
And he will Mr. Das, I am also putting some condition. He will be appearing before the police station once in fortnight.
Yes, that's all right.
Hello?
That's all right.
Appear before the police once.
My lord, make it 1 month, my lord, because he's in custody. He has been given.
Bahari sign
He's been granted by another court. That was OPID. That was
arrest
the EOW.
EOW. So EOW office
Yes.
EOW office on fortnightly.
Yes.
On once on every Monday between 10 to 1,
Yes, sir.
every fortnightly. Next.
My application, my lord.
66.
Your lordship in order dated 16th October 2000 to dispose of the writ petition, my lord. I beg to submit to lordship, my lord, in para 5 of the order, on the basis of submission made by the state government, your lordship dispose of the writ petition. In para 5, the Lord and Council for the state submit that there is an alternative remedy under 11A of the Society Extension Act.
এটা আপনার নাই যেতে?
No, no, my lord.
এটা কোন রেজিস্ট্রেশন এটা কোন কি?
It was the order of the government. The association was made, my lord.
স্যার অ্যাসোসিয়েশন কো আন্ডার ফাইল হইছি?
On the
মানে রেজিস্ট্রেশন কা আন্ডার হইছি?
there is no official order.
স্যার কাহা আন্ডারে পাস হইছি আপনাদের অ্যাসোসিয়েশনটা রেজিস্ট্রেশন হইছি?
My lord, in para 3 I have stated.
para 3 ছাড়ানো ମୋ কথা উত্তর দিଅନ୍ତୁ। ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଯୋଉ ଅଫିସ ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ଆସୋସିଏସନ ବନିଛି କୋଉ ଆକ୍ଟ ଅଣ୍ଡରରେ ବନିଛି?
There is no what order of the government is that.
ଆରେ ସାର୍ କେତେ ଥର କହିବି ମୁଁ I am asking a simple question.
No.
Under which act your association has been formed?
Our association has been formed. No act on the association, no act is.
ତ association no act ତ ଫର୍ମ ହେଇପାରିବନି।
ମାନେ
ବିଲକୁଲ ବିନା ଆକ୍ଟ ରେ କେମିତି association ଫର୍ମ ହେଇଗଲା?
ମାନେ administrative decision of the government it was decided, my lord.
हाँ,
I
बात
have
करते हैं।
mentioned para 3, my lord. In para 3 category.
ଆପଣଙ୍କର association ଗୋଟେ ନା?
My lord.
association କଣ association ନାଁଟା କହିଲେ?
The police association.
Police association କେମିତି ଏମିତି ହେଇଗଲା association ଟା?
Depend on the basis of the government, state government letter, my lord. Para 3 I have said. Let them file counter, my lord. They have stated that it was constituted under the Society Extension Act. That is not correct. I have mentioned.
କାହା ଅଣ୍ଡରରେ ପହଞ୍ଚୁ ତ କମ ସେ କମ କାହା ଅଣ୍ଡରରେ ଫାଇଲ ହେଇଛି?
My lord, I will take
ଏଇଟା
instruction, my
society
lord.
basis ରେ ନ ହେଇଛି।
Your lordship, I will take instruction written after vacation. In which act?
ସାର୍ ଏତେ ଦିନ ଇନଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ସନ ନେଇକି କଣ କରୁଥିଲେ ତାହେଲେ ଆପଣ?
ମୁଁ my lord,
ଏମିତି ଖାଲି ଆପଣ ଗପିବା ପାଇଁ ଆସିଲେ ଏଠିକି? ଏଟା ଗପିବା ପାଇଁ ଜାଗା ନୁହେଁ।
no, my lord, I am not.
ଆଚ୍ଛା ମୁଁ ପଚାରୁଛି ଆପଣ କୋଉ ଆଚ୍ଛା କୋଉ ଆକ୍ଟ ଅଣ୍ଡରରେ ତ ରେଜିଷ୍ଟ୍ରେସନ ହେଇଥିବ? ଏମିତି ତ ହାୱାରେ ହୁଏନି। If association has to be formed, it has to be formed under some act. Which act?
My lord, in para 3 I have stated.
para 3 go beyond para 3 sir.
I will take back to vacation.
Because court को एते unprepared है कि very unfortunate.
Sorry, man. Sorry.
This is the only court I feel such. Nobody comes prepared just as जहाँ आएला गप्पी देवे. पृथ्वी जगह जहाँ अपार्ट रहेला गप्पी देवे. What is this? Law को भी follow करो तो.
Let me approve. Sorry, man.
Lord Counsel for the petitioner to submit under which act the association has been formed on the next date of listing. बिना एक्ट रे कोई एक्शन फॉर्म हुए नहीं आ जदी सेंटिया फॉर्म है सेटा एसोसिएशन माना जीव नहीं बस नेक्स्ट
Item 67.
67
This may be taken up after. This may can be taken up after vacation.
after vacation how please the matter on 19th
68.
May I please? Last auction I filed IA for condensed delay, your lordship. I filed IA for condensed delay. Last time it was not came.
68 is a vigilance case.
Amachana nahi. Let it be. Amachana nahi. Let it be placed for the case. Next
69.
69
May I please?
Before my lord and friend start, your lordship kindly see the cost title. Yes, for this application.
CRLERB और कौन criminal revision no है?
Man, it's a criminal
Revision.
Revision.
CRLREV revision.
तो उसमें कौन?
ये कौन?
Anything problem?
Sorry, my lord, sorry.
कौन केस टा कौन? You have filed the reply?
No, my lord.
My lord, first
It has
time.
not been it has not been admitted yet. my lord.
First time?
First
My lord.
Okay.
My lord, the petitioner challenging the order of.
अब defect removal ले ला? Defect remove कर ले?
Allowed.
Where is your?
There is one defect is there only.
Discharge petition, huh?
Yes, challenging the discharge.
Defect कौन defect ଅଛି?
Defect only.
Court fee दियंतु?
Court fees टा 65 पैसा is the deficit.
आज्ञा पैसा तो important नहीं. एक तो इतने कम पैसा सिर्फ मैं पैसा देवे नहीं 65 पैसा 1 टका दे दिंदु 1 टका
ଆଉ ଟଙ୍କାଟେ ଦେବି
अब टका देख रहा
ଦେବି
सेटा कंडन करि परिबिनी टंका कंडन होबनी बाकी जिंस कंडन टंका कंडन कर 3 तारिख देखाबो हला विथ कोन अर्जेंसी अछि कि
kindly first stay the proceeding, my lord. This is a discharge petition challenging the discharge.
କେମିତି discharge କଣ ଅଛି ହେଇଛି ଆପଣଙ୍କ ରୋଲ କଣ?
My lord, the challenging the order 9th November 2023 passed by the additional session judge Chhatrapur. The commission of offence under section 302, 376 2N and 201.
302 ରେ କଣ କଲେ ଆପଣ କି?
My lord,
What is your role? What is your role?
This petitioner is not involved, my lord. This is
Was he present in that spot?
no, my lord.
What was his role then? How then your name came?
My lord, there is a planted, but petitioner was
Planted ঠিক ଅଛି, but how your name came into picture?
name and he was an
30 years in order is sufficiently adult.
Adult is okay, my lord, but I'm sorry, my lord. I told that younger.
You have to face the trial. Sorry.
My lord, he will suffer. You know, entire age will go. Again, no.
କିଏ କଣ କରିବ?
My lord, he is not in.
ନାଇଁ ନାଇଁ
ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି
ନାଇଁ ନାଇଁ ସେଟା ତ ଆଗଟା 67 ପ୍ଲସ୍ ଟା 480
ସେଠି ମାଡ ଖାଇକି ଯାଇଛନ୍ତି
ନାଇଁ ନାଇଁ
482 ରେ
ତା ଆଗ
ନାଇଁ sir,
ସିରିଏଲ
ସେଇଟା ମୋର
ଆଗ ଆଇଟମ ଟା ଥିଲା
ଓ ଭୁଲ ଦେଇକି ଦେଇଛି
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ଓ ଆମ୍ ସରି
ନାଇଁ ଠିକ ଅଛି।
ଠିକ ତ ଦେଖୁଥିଲି
ଏଇଟା 69
69.
69 ତ ଦେଖୁଥିଲି ମୁଁ ଆଉ କଣ ଭୁଲ ଦେଖିଲି 69 ମୁଁ ଦେଖୁଥିଲି
69 ତ 482
ଆରେ ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି
that's what I want
482 କୋଡ୍ ଆସିଥିଲେ ଆପଣ
My lord.
482 ମାଡ ଖାଇକି ଏଠି ପୁଣି ଆସିଲେ
ନାଇଁ
ସରି
ନାଇଁ
482 ଅର୍ଡର ଦେଖିଲେ
that is a 227.
ଆରେ ସାର୍ ଅର୍ଡର ଦେଖିଲେ ମତେ ଅର୍ଡରଟା ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ 482 ଅର୍ଡର ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ
It's the first time is came, my lord.
ଏଠି ସିନା ଫାଷ୍ଟ ଟାଇମ୍ ଆର ଆଡେ ସବୁ ଚାକିକି ଆଇଲେଣି ଯିଏ ଅଲଗା ଅଲଗା କୋର୍ଟ
ଫାଇଲ କରୁଛନ୍ତି
Oh,
ହଁ ଆପଣ 482 ଅଲରେଡି ଫାଇଲ କରିଛନ୍ତି ସେଠି ମାଡ ଖାଇକି ଏଠି ପଳେଇ ଆଇଲେ ବା ବଢିଆ ଫୋରମ୍ ସପିଂ
my lord, he is not involved, my lord. Not involved.
482 ଅର୍ଡର ଦେଖେନି 482 ଅର୍ଡର ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ
this petition has been preferred under section 482 million
how
482
482 କେମିତି ହବ କ୍ରିମିନାଲ ଡିଭିଜନ ସରି ଲେଖ ଦେଖ ଫାଷ୍ଟ କଣ ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି ଚ୍ୟାଲେଞ୍ଜିଂ ଅର୍ଡର ଡେଟେଡ୍ ସେସନ ଟ୍ରାଏଲ ସୋ ଏଣ୍ଡ ସୋ 482 ଆପ୍ଲିକେସନ ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ ଯାଆନ୍ତୁ ଡିଫେକ୍ଟ କ୍ଲିୟର କରି ଆସନ୍ତୁ
My lord.
ଲର୍ନ କାଉନ୍ସିଲ ପିଟିସନର ଡିଫେଣ୍ଡ ଯାହା କଲେ ବି ସେଇ ଅର୍ଡର ସେଟା ଗୋଟେ ହବ ଏଣ୍ଟରଟେନ୍ ତ କରିବେନି ଜାଣିଛନ୍ତି
जो ट्रायल ऑर्डर लेकिन ट्रायल ऑर्डर
petitioner is
ना सेटा
related
बेल
to
ନାଇଁ annexure
cure
one,
the defect
Delta 7 drugs.
since the application has been filed under 482 of the Code of Criminal Procedure, which is not the subject matter before this court. I mean, it is not the in the roster of this court. According to the petitioner, to either to change the cure the defect, or he has to go before the appropriate bench.
My lord, nomenclature I will change it.
Nomenclature change.
My
Change the
lord,
nomenclature.
allow time.
Nomenclature and section. 5th January next.
Item 70.
My lord, kindly stay the proceeding.
ନା ଚାନ୍ସ ନାହିଁ ମୁଁ ଷ୍ଟେ ମୁଁ ତ ଏକ ଡିସମିସ୍ କରିବା ଉପରେ ଥିଲେ ଆପଣ ଷ୍ଟେ କଣ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଲାଷ୍ଟ ବୋଲି ଛାଡ଼ିଦେଲି କିଛି କରିନି ନହେଲେ ଡିସମିସ୍ କରିଥାନ୍ତି
Item 70 on behalf of Ashok Apart. My lord, last occasion your lordship had passed detailed order, but Lord AG has now want to
I have
take
already
instruction.
got the instruction, my lord. Your lordship on the last occasion almost decided the case in favor of the petitioner. On my prayer, your lordship has directed me to obtain instruction whether that communication has been made through email or not, and whether the petitioner has appeared in that presentation or not. Your lordship, I have got the instruction. Email ହେଇଛି ସେମାନେ appear ବି କରିଛନ୍ତି marking ବି ହେଇଛି ତାପରେ field verification ବି appear କରିଛନ୍ତି
ଏନ୍ତାର କଲା ଆଉ କିଛି ନାହିଁ କେସ୍ ତ ଡିସମିସ୍ ହବ ତାହେଲେ ସେଇ ଲାଷ୍ଟ ଅର୍ଡରରେ ଖାଲି ଲେଖିଦେବ ଯୋଉଠି ଯୋଉଠି ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ପ୍ୟାରାଗ୍ରାଫ
ଆଉ
ଲାଷ୍ଟ ଅର୍ଡର ଥିବ ନା
ତାଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ ଖାଲି
ଥିବ
on
କଣ
behalf of ପାଇଁ ନାହାନ୍ତି ସିଏ ଆସନ୍ତୁ କରିଦେବେ
ନାହାନ୍ତି ଆପଣ ଅପୋଜିଟ୍ ପାର୍ଟି
ନା ନା ମୁଁ ନାହାନ୍ତି ଆଜି ଖାଲି ଗୋଟେ ଡେଟ୍ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଡେଟ୍ ଯାଇଛ
ଓକେ ଚିତ କବି ନେକ୍ସଟ ନେକ୍ସଟ
Item 74.
74 କେମାତି ଖରସେଲ
ଆଜ୍ଞା
କଣ
This is an Anganwadi matter.
The petitioner
Matter, my lord, kindly
was,
taken up after vacation, my lord. A hearing matter, kindly taken
ଆପଣ
up.
କାହା
I am for OP number 4. I am not
Number 4.
only prepared today, that's why I am.
not prepared?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Hearing matter,
So,
Second.
9th कर दूँ 9th. Next.
I
I am
out
also
agro
prepared.
out के agro
9th, 4th.
क्या
5 कर देना, 5th कर देना.
तो ये ले नौ
Already
9th
5th बहुत है ये वाला matter. 9th have. Already a lot of matters have been fixed on 5th. Next.
75.
75. 75.
Your Lordship, for item number 75, I am appearing for opposite part number 2 and 3.
2 and 3.
Agya.
Yeah, for the petitioner. Not
Yeah.
reply file करें
Your Lordship, they have not, I have not supplied, served with the corrected.
Good.
Cause-
Serve the copy.
corrected.
No supply. Don't say supply.
Agya. Corrected, consolidated with petition.
I have issued notice in corrected.
Give a copy, sir. Copy गुड़ा दवा के कौन कंजूसी को?
नहीं नोटिस द्वारा से appear करचंदी मैं आउटे दे दी
Your
दे
Lordship,
दे तो देखिए क्या दिन है?
if your Lordship want, I can show the copy.
amendment petition जो है
एते दे नहीं
अभी
sir,
जो
देखो ना,
corrected टा देवे ना
देखो,
तांको?
देखो तो 5 पर 5
आपने change कला पर देवे नहीं, sir? Page
Second,
सब
starting
बदल दिए थे।
से ସେଇଟା ଅଛି ସେ कोन पेज मार भूल अछि को
तो
Your
भूल ठीक
Lordship,
कर दो।
annexures are not corrected. Like a,
बल कपड़े दे दो।
सर
Give a good copy.
Your Lordship, I may be permitted to submit my counter only after
सब copy by tomorrow.
tomorrow
Tomorrow होगा नहीं।
after getting
ताले
the
February मासे लगो छी तापर जान तो tomorrow हो जाए तो 5th February आसो जा 5th February
Your Lordship, I prefer 2 weeks time after getting the corrected copy.
देखा तो 9 दिन से ताकर लेट है टाइम ना वो कौन सी
Agya.
हला
Agya.
टाइम ना खत्म next
76.
Obliged, Your Lordship.
76
Instruction has not been received, my lord. I pray for some more time to get the instruction. The compensation for snake bite, my lord.
Okay.
24/11 ଥିଲା ତାପରେ 13/12 ଦିଟା ଟାଇମ୍
ठीक है next
Your lordship has fixed.
9th is 9 yes next
77.
May I please, your lordship? My lord, this after notice admission matter, my lord, the petitioner challenges order of cognizance. This honorable court by the order dated 1/7/2016 was pleased to issue notice and stay the further proceeding. During currency of the interim interim order, by applying Asian case, the lower court has issued the NBW against me, my lord.
ठीक है एशियन केस तो अच्छी है तो स्टिल ना है ठीक है व्हाट द प्रॉब्लम
এটা ইনফ্রাকচুয়াস এই যে এটা পেন্ডিং আছে সো এন্ট্রি অর্ডার মে বি এক্সটেন্ডেড
ठीक है जाओ कौन करे इंटीम ऑर्डर टू इंटीम ऑर्डर टू कंटिन्यू टिल द नेक्स्ट डेट ऑफ लिस्टिंग इंटीम ऑर्डर अच्छी थे
ଆଜ୍ଞା 1/7/2000
ऑर्डर कोटा एक साथ
অর্ডার নম্বর 3
1st July 2016, my lord.
16 রে টিকে आराम से लेके बसली
তারপরে আর আসছিনি ম্যাটার আছে
it will pass on 1/7/2016 is extended to the next date
Your
of
lordship
listing.
may mention till next date, otherwise it will
Till
again.
next date of listing. 18 January.
अर्जेंट कॉपी your lordship.
अर्जेंट आपको होगा आराम से नेबे खाली छुट्टी हो जाए
ऑर्डर पास है
नेबे से जानते
ऑर्डर पास है गले स्टेट इज देयर तेणु
जहाँ लोड हवा हो ना
आगे,
जाने
आगे।
अर्जेंट फंजन कुछ नहीं
Item 80.
कोड़ा
Item 80.
79
चला पर 79
780.
79
79 টা টাইম নেই
क्यों नहीं के टाइम में अपन
अरे बेल टा भूल
हाँ
79 टा बेल टा out of 7 years in custody more than 5 years
এটা কনভিকশন
conviction টা ভুল
କଣ କରିଥିଲେ ଆପଣ?
366, 376.
363, 376. Out of 7 years, he has remained in custody more than 5 years. He has been granted interim bail for a period of 3 months by order dated 7.
ଆପଣ ଇଣ୍ଟରଭ୍ୟୁରେ ଅଛନ୍ତି?
ନାଇଁ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଭିତରେ ଅଛି।
ଆଉ 3 ମାସ ଇଣ୍ଟରଭ୍ୟୁ
ନାଇଁ ଫାଇନାଲ ବେଲ୍
ଦେଇଦେବେ 3 ମାସ ଇଣ୍ଟରଭ୍ୟୁ।
ଫାଇନାଲ ବେଲ୍ ଟା ଦେଇଦେବେ ସରିଯାবে।
3 ମାସ ଇଣ୍ଟରଭ୍ୟୁ ନେଇକି ଯାଆନ୍ତୁ ଦେଖିବା ତାପରେ ଶୁଣିଦେବା ତା ଭିତରେ। ଆପଣ ତ ବେଲ୍ କେ ଯିବେ ଏତେ କାହିଁ ଏତେ ହଉଛନ୍ତି ଶୁଣି ତ ଦେବା ତାପରେ ଫାଇନାଲ ମ୍ୟାଟର ଶୁଣିଲେ ଖତମ ହେଇଯିବ ହେଲା।
The opposite party has prayed for time and your lordship has already adjourned that matter on
ଓହୋ ସରି
376 ଅଛି opposite party appear
ଅପୋଜିଟ୍ ପାର୍ଟି ଟାଇମ୍ ନେଇଛନ୍ତି ଆସୁ 5 ରେ ଆସୁ ହେଲା। ଫିର୍ I'll grant that ଏଠି ଅନସ୍କ୍ରୁପଲସ୍ ଲୋକ ବହୁତ ଅଛନ୍ତି ଆସିକି ଗୋଟେ ଜଣକ ନ ଜଣେଇକି ଆସିକି ଅର୍ଡର ନେଇକି ପଳେଇଛନ୍ତି। କାଲି ଖୋଲା ଥାନ୍ତା କାଲି 5th ପରା।
Please, your lordship, my lords. I mean, item 80, on the last occasion, your lordship, on the ground stated by the opposite party who had appeared, who had sought time to file the objection, as well as he had stated verbally in the court that
What is the issue?
Well, the issue is relating to a check bounce case. The petitioner herein was the landlord, my lords, and the opposite petitioner was the house owner landlord, my lord. And the opposite party was the tenant under opposite party. My lords. So
anybody appearing for the opposite party?
Yes, my lords. Last occasions, Mr. Tripathi appeared for the.
आज तक के ना दी आज के ना दीजिए
मूवी देख पाऊंगी
ମୁଁ ତ ଦେଖିପାରୁନି ଆପଣ କୋଉଠି ଦେଖିପାରିବେ?
Last occasion they had sought time to file objection.
ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଅକେଜନ ଦେଇଦେବା ତାଙ୍କର।
And they were verbally agreed that payment to be made.
Fourth को आसे fourth।
My lords.
In the meantime sort out कर दिया तो मैटर क्लोज कर दो।
My lords. They had also verbally taken instruction that they will pay something in between.
ठीक है जी next fourth next
item 81.
81
Can I for the petitioner? Now the in presence of petitioner and OP number 4.
सर आपण काली आपण मेंशन करथिले
मतलब the OP
ओ कथा पछन काली मेंशन करथिले
काली मेंशन करथिले
मेंशन आपण अलगा पार्टी को न जाने के
petitioner OP number 4 advocate was present.
तो
OP number 1 2 3 advocate I don't know.
Difficulty is generally I don't unless you show that those people are present their consent is taken I generally don't. आपण न जानिबाटा that is your problem not the problem of the court. No आपण न जानि पले न जानिले के कोन करबो आपण नौचंदी माने समस्त कंसर्न नेबे आपण जानिलेनी न जानिलेनी सेटा मु जानि नै कोर्ट रे मैटर अछि ना एडवांस आपण मेंशन करी टाइम नौचंदी अदर साइड को न जानि केंदी टाइम नै जिवे
ओपी नंबर 4 एडवोकेट
से 4 मु जानि नै समस्त को जणबे ओपी नंबर 1 2 छाड़ देबे 4 को नै जिवे
दिस इज माय
केंतिया केई करबेनी सेंतिया करबेलो मु कॉस्ट लगेबे एथरो एबे छाड़ी दोची कॉस्ट लगेबी पूरा 20 30 लाख कॉस्ट लगेबी आ अपोजिट पार्टी को देबे आपण
सर
हां आरु करंतु कोन केस सी अलगा स्टेशन रे एपर करछन हां जानिबेनी आपण दिया जीवनी तो खत्म जेटो अलगा स्टेशन के मैटर से मैटर बिल्कुल आपण मेंशन करिवे नाही माने नाही
हां सर मु जानिनी से बाहर को
बाहर को आपण सब जानि छथि कोन जाननांती
नहीं सर मु जानि
सब जानि छथि सर आपण वकील एजेंसी गोटे अपोजिट पार्टी के न जानि के छथि नाले किन वकील आपण ताले अपोजिट पार्टी की एपीआर करछि सब रेगुलर से एपीआर करछन जानि
सर से राउत कलर
एपीआर मु देखुछि आपण देखि परनंती
सर तांको नंबर मु जानि
ता नंबर न जानि परंती आ जण अछथि जानि छथि ना
छुट्टी पर सर
छुट्टी पर मैडम
फर्स्ट वीक
छुट्टी पर आउ छथि
I am ready for hearing.
Ready for hearing? Okay. So any urgency there?
Yes, my lordship. It's
What is
taking the
the
stay
urgency?
order. The 25. He's taking the stay order, sir. Was taking the stay order.
What is the stay order?
35,000 per month was reduced to 25,000 per month, sir.
He's a husband. He's a husband.
Yes. Yes.
कौन करते आपण? लेक्चरर कोडी?
राउत कलर
को कॉलेज कले केते दरमा पथो मैं गेस कर देबी
ना सर आना दे जो सैलरी सर्टिफिकेट दे जो
तो दरकार नहीं आपण कहि दंतु सेति मैं जानि जीवी आपण को कॉलेज कहले रे इस्पात
Crucicus Rai College. HK Rai. Crucicus Rai College. Chent. Edit lecture. Government edit lecture. Though it is a private college,
ଗ୍ରାଣ୍ଟିଂ ନେଟ୍ ପାଉଛନ୍ତି ନା ଇଏ ପାଉଛନ୍ତି?
Granted added.
କେବେକାର appointment?
97 sir. 97 to
97 ଗ୍ରାଣ୍ଟିଂ
70,000.
ନେଟ୍ କେମିତି ପାଇବେ?
97
ବ୍ଲକ
to
ଗ୍ରାଣ୍ଟ ପାଇବେ। 97 ବ୍ଲକ ଗ୍ରାଣ୍ଟ 94 ପୂର୍ବରୁ ହେଲା ଗ୍ରାଣ୍ଟିଂ ନେଟ୍ ପାଇବେ।
continuation.
ତ ସେ ବ୍ଲକ ଗ୍ରାଣ୍ଟ କମ ପଇସା ପାଉଥିବେ, ବେଶୀ ପାଉନଥିବେ।
But sir, he's
କେତେ ଟଙ୍କା
earning
ପାଆନ୍ତି?
around
77,000
77,000 ପାଉଛନ୍ତି, ଆପଣ
sir,
35,000। ମୁଁ ଆହୁରି କମ
1,24,000.
କରିଦଉଛି ତାହେଲେ 20,000 ଆହୁରି
No,
କମ
no,
କରିବି।
sir.
ହଁ
Sir,
no no ନାହିଁ।
sir, he is earning rupees 1,24,000 per month. Salary
ଅଛି
slip
ଆପଣ
is,
ଦେଲେ ଡକ୍ୟୁମେଣ୍ଟ ଦେଖେଇଲେ
sir salary certificate ମୁଁ ଦେଇଛି
କୋଉଠି
executive।
କୋଉଠି ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ।
that is the annexure 2 series, sir. That is the salary slip of
Just a
2021.
minute, ମ୍ୟାଡାମ ଟିକେ ଅଟକି ଯାଆନ୍ତୁ।
Again.
Sir, ଆମେ
77,000
asset
ପାଉଛନ୍ତି, ଆପଣ ଏତେ ଫିଗର କୋଉଠି ପାଇଲେ ଆପଣ?
sir affidavit of
Sir,
asset
ମୁଁ
ଦେଇଛୁ
ଆରେ
ତଳ
salary certificate କହୁଛି 77,133 rupees।
Sir, that is the net salary. That is not the gross
ନେଟ୍ ମ୍ୟାଟ୍
salary.
ମୁଁ ଜାଣିନି, ଆଉ କଣ ସେ କଟଲାଟକୁ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଦିଅନ୍ତି ନା କଣ?
sir
ନେଟ୍ ରୁ
sir,
ଦେବ ନା,
that-
ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ
sir,
ସେୟାର ଟା ନେଟ୍ ରୁ ମିଳିବ ନା ତାର ଗ୍ରସ୍ ରୁ ମିଳିବ?
Sir, just a minute, sir.
ଜଷ୍ଟ
The-
ନଥିଙ୍ଗ। ଶୁଣନ୍ତୁ ମୋ କଥା, କେତେ
Sir.
କେତେ ଟଙ୍କା ପାଉଛନ୍ତି? ଆପଣ କଣ କରନ୍ତି?
beautician।
ଆପଣ
Sir, I am running a
Plan.
beauty parlor.
ନାଇଁ
I
ଯେ
am
ବହୁତ ପଇସା
having a
ଅଛି।
beauty parlor.
ହଁ
No, sir.
ବଢିଆ ପଇସା ଅଛି।
No, sir. It is on loan, sir. It is on loan, and I am filing. I'm submitting. I will file the.
You have any
document.
child with you?
Yes, two major daughters are in my fold.
Okay, so what they are studying?
One is completing his PG or PG, and one is continuing her +3.
+3. Then the 35,000 ଠିକ ଅଛି ସାର୍।
ନାଇଁ sir ମୁଁ
ରେସ୍ପନ୍ସିବିଲିଟି ତାର ଅଧିକ ଅଛି।
ମାନେ ଏଠି ଯେ ରିଭର୍ସାଲ ଅର୍ଡର
ଆରେ ରିଭର୍ସାଲ ଅର୍ଡର ଛାଡ଼ନ୍ତୁ।
ସାର୍
ଆପଣ ତଳ କୋଟ କେତେ ଥିଲା?
20,000
ତାପରେ
ଇଏ ଦେଲେ 25,000 ପ୍ଲସ୍ 10,000 20 ରୁ 35,000
Towards the education expenses.
10,000 for the expense for study of the two daughters
ଠିକ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି, କଣ ଖରାପ?
sir that has been reversed no new material
reverse
sir
କଲା?
ମୁଁ assets liability certificate ଟା ଦେଇଛି
ତାହା ଦେଇଥାନ୍ତୁ।
ଛୁଟି ପରେ ଆସୁ ମୁଁ
ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଏବେ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଭାଇ ଅଛନ୍ତି?
ନାଇଁ ନା ମୁଁ
ଏକା
ବାପା
ଅଛନ୍ତି?
ପାଖରେ ରହୁଛି,
ଏକା
ଆମର
ଅଛନ୍ତି?
ଘରେ ସିଏ ରହୁଛନ୍ତି।
ଆଁ?
ଆମର ଆଜ୍ଞା ଦିଟା ଘର,
ହଁ।
ବାପାଙ୍କର ଦିଟା ଘର, ଆମେ ଗୋଟିଏ ଜାଗା ରହୁଥିଲୁ। ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆମ ଭିତରେ ମିସଅଣ୍ଡରଷ୍ଟାଣ୍ଡିଂ ହେଲା, ମୁଁ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ମୋର ମା ମରିଯାଇଛି, ବାପାକୁ ମୁଁ ରୋଷେଇ କରିଦଉଛି ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଘରେ, ସିଏ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଘରେ ରହୁଛନ୍ତି, ତେଣୁ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଘର ଭଡେଇ ପଡୁନି। ଆମର ଦିଟା ପ୍ୟାରେଣ୍ଟାଲ ହାଉସରୁ ସେ ଗୋଟେ ଘର ମାଡି ବସିଛନ୍ତି। ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ମୁଁ ରୋଷେଇ କରିଦଉଛି, ବାପା ଖାଉଛନ୍ତି।
ଆଉ କିଏ କରନ୍ତେ କି? ହଁ ପୁଅ ଖାଲି ପୁଅ ବାହାଦୁରୀ ମାରିବେ, ଖାଲି ପୁଅ ବୋଲିକିରି ଆଉ ରୋଷେଇ କରନ୍ତି କଣ?
ଆରେ ଛୁଟି ପରେ ଆସୁ ମୁଁ ସାର୍ ଦେଇଦେବି।
କଣ ରୋଷେଇ କରିବା ବନ୍ଦ ହେଇଯିବ?
ନା ନା ଫାଷ୍ଟ ୱିକରେ ଆସୁ ସାର୍
35,000 ଠିକ ଅଛି। 25 ୱାଇଫ କୁ ଦେଲେ ଆଉ 10,000 ଏଜୁକେସନାଲ ଏକ୍ସପେଣ୍ଡିଚର ପାଇଁ ଛୁଆ ମାନଙ୍କୁ ଦେବେ। କଣ
ଛୁଟି ପରେ ଆସୁ ଇନଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ସନ ନେଇଯାଏ।
ଆଉ କଣ ଇନଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ସନ ନେବେ?
ଆଜି ଲାଷ୍ଟ ଡେଟ୍ ଛୁଟି ପରେ ଆସୁ।
ଲାଷ୍ଟ ଡେଟ୍ କଣ ସେମ୍ ଜିନିଷ କରିବି ଛୁଟି ପରେ ବି?
ଛୁଟି ପରେ ଆସୁ।
ହଉ ସେ ଷ୍ଟେ ଲାଗିଛି ସେଟା।
ଷ୍ଟେ ହଉଛି କଣ, ଆମେ 20,000 ପେମେଣ୍ଟ
ପଇସା ଦେଉଛୁ
ପଇସା ରେଗୁଲାର ଦଉଛୁ। ଯୋଉ 20,000 ଆମେ ତଳ କୋର୍ଟ ଦେଇ ତାକୁ ପେମେଣ୍ଟ କରିଚାଲିଛୁ, ହାଇକୋର୍ଟ ଯୋଉ ଷ୍ଟେ କଲେ କହିଲେ 20,000 ନା 25,000 ଦିଅ, ଆମେ 25,000 ବି ରେଗୁଲାର ଦଉଛୁ।
25,000 ଦଉଛନ୍ତି ରେଗୁଲାର ମ୍ୟାଡାମ?
25,000 ରେଗୁଲାର ଦଉଛୁ।
Sir, ଏବେ କେବଳ 20,000 ହିଁ ଦଉଛନ୍ତି। 2 ମାସ ଟୋଟାଲ 25,000 ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି। 2 ମାସ ଷ୍ଟେ ଅର୍ଡର ହେଲା ପରେ 2 months
ଏରିୟର କେତେ ଅଛି?
କିଛି ନାହିଁ ସାର୍।
ଏରିୟର ନାହିଁ କିଛି?
Arrear sir 1,95,000.
ଗୋଟେ ନାହିଁ ସବୁ ଦେଇଛୁ। ମୁଁ ସାର୍ ସବୁ ଏରିଆରେ ଦେଇଛି।
1,95,000.
ସେ ସାର୍ ଫିଗର ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ, ମୁଁ ସାର୍ ଦେଖେଇଦେବି। ଆମେ କୌଣସି ଏରିଆରେ ବି ରଖୁନୁ।
ସାର୍ ଏଠି ଏରିୟର କଥା କିଛି ନୁହେଁ।
ହଁ ଦେଖିଲି
ତଳ ଲୋୟର କୋର୍ଟ ସାର୍ ଲୋୟର କୋର୍ଟ ମଧ୍ୟ ଅଲରେଡି ମେନସନ କରିଛନ୍ତି ତାଙ୍କ ଅର୍ଡରରେ କି ହି ଇଜ ଗେଟିଂ 1,11,000 ଟୁୱାର୍ଡସ ଦ ନେଟ୍ ସାଲାରୀ ସାର୍। ସାର୍ 1,11,000 ଟଙ୍କା ପାଉଛନ୍ତି ସାର୍। ଆମେ 3 ଜଣ ମା
ତାଙ୍କର ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ଓଡିଶାରୁ ତାଙ୍କ ପ୍ରିନ୍ସିପାଲ ଦେଇଛି, ସେ କଣ ଭୁଲ ଦବ? ଆଉ କି କୋଉ ଲୋଅର କୋର୍ଟ କଣ ଲେଖିଦେଲା ସେଟା ଗପ ମୁଁ ସେଟା ଶୁଣିବି?
No sir, I have submitted the document sir.
You are also yes submitted the document, madam. Principal of that college has given the
that is in the year of 2021, my lord.
ଆଉ 23 କଣ ବଢିଗଲା ଏତେ salary ନା କଣ?
Yes sir.
ଓଡିଶା ସରକାର ଏତେ ପଇସା
Yes
ବଢଉନି।
sir.
21 ଆଉ 23 को ବଢେଇ ଦେଲା। केते बड़ी
Sir, your lordship give me the instruction so that I will file the salary certificate of the same.
मैडम एते
So,
पैसा पड़ी नी बैच एंड डीए
sir,
फेड के
body
बढ़े
ଯାଇଛି,
5%
sir.
4% आउ
Sir,
कोनटा
ମୁଁ RTI Act रे I have now
आरटीआई
I have
जानतो
the
ना
document.
सर प्रिंसिपल तांगर एफिडेविट दोची सेटा तार सर्टिफिकेट इशू सेटा इंपोर्टेंट ना आरटीआई एक्ट खाली आरटीआई ताला से कोन खाइला से भी आरटीआई रे मागिबे से कोन डाली खाइला ना भात खाइला वो आरटीआई जोडे दोची डायरेक्ट अछि तो पेपर आरटीआई मागिबे कोन आरटीआई मागिबे
Sir, even if it is 77,000, so 25,000
यस
is very
ठीक अछि
individual.
25000 ठीक अछि बढ़िया देछि तार
Sir,
किछि आसी
25.
से बंचिबोनी खाली आपण खाली फायदा नेबे
Sir, what about sir education
से लोक
expenses?
कोन बंचिबोनी आपण ब्यूटी पार्लर चले के बोले
Sir,
चलान
what about the education expenses, sir?
ऐसे 10,000 दोजी पर 10,000
Sir, दौनी sir 10,000 ଆମର କଟି ଯାଇଛି stay ହେଇକିନା.
अब नेक्स्ट डेट देखा ହେଲା ଆପଣ ଗୋଟେ କାମ କରନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ କଣ ଏତେ ବୁଢା ବୁଢୀ ହେଲା ପରେ କାଇଁ ଆପଣ ଯିବା ଆସିବା ଖର୍ଚ୍ଚ ଆପଣ ଦେବେ ବନ୍ଦେ ଭାରତରେ ଆସିବେ ସେ
My lord, can the date be adjourned another date?
9 ଜାନୁଆରୀ ପରେ କହିଲି
9 January, okay.
ହଁ 9 ଜାନୁଆରୀ ହେଲା ଯିବା ଆସିବା ଖର୍ଚ୍ଚ ଦେବେ 10,000 रुपीस ଯିବା ଆସିବା ଖର୍ଚ୍ଚ ଦେବେ 10,000 ବନ୍ଦେ ଭାରତରେ ଆସିବେ you have to maintain okay 10,000 rupees both the petitioner and the respondent shall be present before this court in chamber for a conciliation meeting hello and the petitioner to pay rupees 10,000 as conveyance expenses for the opposite party hello
along with their children
children children yes also get the children so 20,000
सर झियो काहे आसीबे जे मां केवल आसीलो
नहीं झियो माने आसीला बहुत समय से माने प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व कर दियंती you don't know
सर केवल ओपिनियन वन
कहीं आपण को असुविधा कमाला धरा पड़ी जिवे कोन सब सीक्रेट
ना हम सेटा दाने मते टैक्स पड़ू
along with the daughters hello asant
Nearby Puri is there.
पूरी दर्शन
सर इंटरनेट लो
20,000 दे ठीक है ହେଲା କାଇଁ ଆପଣ ଏତେ କାଇଁ କୁଥି ହଉଛନ୍ତି ସେ ଆପଣ ପ୍ଲାନ୍ କରତ ଝିଅକୁ ଦଉଛି କଣ ଆପଣ ବୁଲି ବୁଲା ଝିଅ ମାନେ ଘରେ ରହୁଛନ୍ତି ବୁଲି ବୁଲା ଯିବେ
सर इंटरनेट
If the mediation will be successful, they will go to Puri and have
ସେଇବାରେ ସକ୍ସେସ ହେଇ ଯାଇପାରେ କି କଥା
सर इंटरनेट लो
ସେ ତ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ରେଡି ଆପଣ ୱିଲିଂ ହେଲେ ହେଇଗଲା ରେଡି
We are ready to stay.
and most importantly
ready and willing will marry problem solved
and most importantly your lordship is the mediator so it can very good chance that it will be
let's see
इंटरनेट लो कंटिन्यू
एंट्री में की इंटरनेट
अच्छी जोटा हमें
अच्छा कंटिन्यू कर चलो नहीं कि आसंतु ହେଲା 20,000 टका दे देबो आगरो दे देबे आइले दे देबे ओके 20,000 रुपीस भी पेड चेक रे दियंतु ड्राफ्ट रे दियंतु जेंति
Kindly vacate the stay order. My lord, kindly vacate the stay order.
नहीं आपण अधिक चाहिले हबनी नेक्स्ट ताला कमे देबी नेक्स्ट
कोर्ट नंबर 23 में
28 matter.
कौन छड़ा आपण मार्केट
28 matter small matter sir ଗୋଟେ objection ଟା ଆମର pending ଅଛି before
WPC 41091 of 23
कौन ऑब्जेक्शन पेंडिंग
तहसीलदार देवगढ़ माइलर
कौन ऑब्जेक्शन
regarding my appeal matter my objection is pending let it be disposed of the matter is law your lordship
এটা ଗୋଟେ এটা urgency
defect remove
এটা কি urgency মো এটা কোন urgency
no urgency
let it come before the appropriate court
sir disposal
no let it
ବୁଝିଗଲେ ଯେ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଗୋଟେ ଦରକାର ଅଛି ଦରକାର ହୋଇ ଯାଉଛି
ମୋର ଦରକାର ନାହିଁ ସେ କୋର୍ଟ ଡିସାଇଡ୍ କରିବେ କଣ ମୁଁ ଜାଣିନି
ସେଇଟା ଖାଲି disposal of ହବ
number 2 WPC 41288 of 20
के नाती
this is not urgent matter
କିଛି urgent ନାହିଁ ଛାଡ ଖାଲି ଏଠି urgency ନଥିଲେ ବି urgent